What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck here again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have a great but quick live I'm going to do tonight. I wanted to definitely go over this federal lawsuit that has named Candace Owens. Girl, she just, Candace, this is going to keep happening to you, you heifer, until you start dealing with some things. She needs to be crying on somebody's couch 3 days a week. But this federal lawsuit in Florida, because of fake meme coins, where she has been named as a co-defendant. Yeah, you can't make this up. And then we have the complaint from the court docket, but I wanted to just kind of go over the summary of it for the just sake of time. And then there are 3 videos I want to get to. One of which is a video going over Candace 4 years ago tried to sue Facebook for fact checking her. Candace, just because reading is not fundamental to you and the Candy Ass Cult members does not mean that it is not fundamental for the rest of us. How you gonna sue Facebook for fact checking you? Who does this? Y'all, I saw that video and I was like, where did this hidden treasure come from? There must be another pot of gold at the end of that other rainbow. You can't make this up. It just came in my recommended feed. It was so weird. It's a 4-year-old video. I've never seen this. So we're going to look at this video. The audacity, Candace, for you to try to sue Facebook for fact checking you. But then you get mad when you get sued for defamation that can be proven. You can't make this up. I said this girl tries to stay in litigation, but then doesn't like to go to court. Candace. Okay, just because you wanted to go to court to try to say that a yeast infection somehow is hindering you from living life. That's not mean. It does not mean Facebook does not have the right to fact check your ass. You kidding me? Y'all just help for trying to sue Facebook. Lord, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I don't have Facebook. Okay. I don't really care for it. What you call it? Has billions of dollars. He doesn't need does not need anything from me at all. But Candace, in the spirit of journalism, if someone is fact checking you, I mean, either you want to accept the information or you just don't. You know how many people leave comments in my videos? Some of which, like if someone is truly trying to say, hey, Lady Luck Club, you might want to take a look at this or read this and check this out, and I try my best not to like affirmatively say something if I know I don't have the actual evidence to validate it to be a fact. And I try to leave it at my opinion. Just like with you guys having, ensured that Mitch Snow is Mitch Snow, right? I said I have to go with the evidence on that. At some point, you just got to yield to it. It is what it is. But that's what good journalism means. Recognizing facts to be facts and laws are laws. None of those things caring about your feelings, Candace. At some point, I had to say, okay, this is Mitch Snow until something else comes up. Then I have to accept the facts to be what it are. It happens. Even my opinion on that, I still like, okay, there's facts to show this guy is Mitch Snow. That's it. Other than a DNA test, I don't have anything else to go on. So if I want to rely on something, I have to rely on the facts and the evidence that's there. So she wants to sue Facebook. She tried to sue Facebook and then does what she does. They're attacking us. They're coming for us. I mean, who the hell is us? She's always had this cult-like mentality. It goes back 4 years, people. So we got that video. And then shout out to both sides. He did a great breakdown of her Facebook Live video because I don't have that video and I haven't seen it. Like I want to be able to just kind of pull it up and cover it myself, but I don't have Facebook. So I don't have her live stream she did where she thinks everybody's once again attacking her because, now she wants to play the victim. And then there's a fantastic video that was posted today by Mira K, where someone goes around in Israel asking if they know who Candace Owens is. This should have been done a long time ago. You can't make this up. It was epic. You'd be amazed at how many people do not know who the hell Candace is, and they're okay with that. They're living their life. Then I stunned her. That's why I'm like, Candace, all the stuff you doing means nothing. It makes no sense. These people don't even know who you are. So we're gonna check out those videos, y'all. Thank you so much, Saint. I have not forgot about you, honey. I gotta switch over to my second channel and make sure I appoint you to be a mod. I appreciate you. Shout out to you as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Um, in Burke, good evening, all. James says, hi, girl. What's going on? Wyoming gal, shout out to my moms. I appreciate you guys so much. What's going on, Melinda? How you doing? You can make this. I know. Mr. B5, how you doing? Keep Maduro and send away Candace. I know. Can we get a trade? I'm sure Trump wouldn't mind trading her ass at this point. Billy says, does she not have enough problems already? Now she wants to take on big tech. This was 4 years ago, too. That's what's so crazy about this. This was 4 years ago. She tried. She tried. Now, Candace, they not fooling with you, girl. Francisca's back with us. What's going on? Shout out to my moms, you all. Juju, what's going on? Y'all make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Miriam, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to all of those that I have not been able to get out a Happy New Year. Wishes to Happy New Year to you all. Great things coming in 2026. And I can tell you all it is about a change of mindset. So we want great things to happen. We have to think on those things and then speak those things and have faith that God is going to bless us along the way. So I'm expecting some great things in many aspects of my life. And I wish the best for you all as well. And I want to thank you guys for your support as well. Oh, we got nice kitty number 9. Y'all hit that like button. Let me know what number you are. What's going on, Poetry Princess? Everybody's good. Everybody's well. I know it's a bit late, but hello, my dear. It's been a minute. It has. It has. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. What's going on, No Reply? How you doing? I saw your the emails you got, and one of you guys sent me some photos of these books. There's the shooting of Charles, A Tale of Conspiracy and Deception. This is a Kindle by AJC. That's it. No full name. Then we have the shooting of Charlie Kirk, and that's another. I don't know if this is the book, but it might be a book by Anastasia J. Casey. So AJC is the same person, I would assume. Now, people out here writing books on this. It's something else. So I did see those, and I will go over that tomorrow. I just want to make sure I got in the summary for this lawsuit here. This is the federal lawsuit dealing with that meme coin. So the 4V, Cotulus, and then of course there are several other parties named as the defendants. They also have John Doe's 1 through 10. This is the original. Let me pull this up. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to show you all the parties here. I did this summary with chat GPT for just the summary of this because it's 78 pages. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can check it out on this is courtlistener.com. And we'll just go over that. That way you all can see. This is how Candace conducts herself when it comes to litigation matters. I mean, to be named in a federal lawsuit like this, dealing with fake meme coins, it's so crazy. So hopefully you guys can see here. This is with the U.S. District Court Middle District of Florida, Orlando Division. Erica DeFord, individually and on behalf of all others similarly situated, meaning there are other plaintiffs as well. Versus, oh man, they just put down the last name in the title up here. It's just the last name of the first co-defendant that's named, but there's several others. So you have, I want to make sure you guys can just see this right quick. Okay. So you have James Cotulas. Many of these people I've never heard of. Jeffrey Carter, Eric Norden, Alex Mascioli, Island Liquidity LLC, Brandon Brown, Brandon Built Motorsports LLC, National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing LLC, Candace Owens, David J. Harris Jr., Austin Fletcher, aka Fleckus, Fleckus, Brandon Leslie, Brendan Leslie, corporate defendant Doe, and then John Doe's 1 through 10. So corporate defendant Doe, of course, is an actual organization or entity. John Doe's 1 through 10 are individuals named in their individual capacity. These are all the defendants. And then, of course, this is a class action complaint and demand for jury trial. So if you guys check out, let me go back over to the actual docket here. If you guys check that out, if you sort it by, you can do descending, and it just kind of goes from the most recent docket that was entered here down to the latest, and it's 4 pages. Or you can click ascending, and it starts with the first docket entry, which is the main complaint, and then there are 3 attachments. You can pull up and download these documents, these PDFs. So if you want to read the full original complaint in its entirety and the attachments, that information is there for you to download on Court Listener website. But we're going to go over to the summary because this case is 4 pages of docket entries, so it's a lot of pleadings and motions. I think there's been at least 3 complaints filed, 2 amended complaints that's been filed for this. So I want to go over the original, and here's the summary on that. Chat GPT is a lifesaver at this point. It's a lifesaver. So that it kind of just sums up what the original complaint is all about. It says here a concise summary of the original complaint in the Ford v. Cotulas, the class action filed on April 1, 2022. We're in on January 4, 2026. So this thing has been going on for almost 4 years now. Involving LGB coin, Let's Go Brandon meme cryptocurrency, and multiple individual and corporate defendants. Candace, who the hell you done damn gypped out of some money here? Does she like stuff like this? Candace would have to get an attorney. She wouldn't know how to defend herself. I can guarantee you that. Let me make sure I highlight this so you all can see the link for Court Listener. Hello, everybody in the chat. I see y'all. Got some everybody up in here. What's going on? New people up in here. Are you jealous because Candace Owens is beautiful and you are not? Let me explain something to you. I don't compare myself to a cockroach. Get out of here. How dare you debase me down to that? What the hell is wrong with you? Candace is an alien. There's no comparison. The end. Most beautiful woman in the world. You must be out of your mind. I don't care what bots think, people. I really don't. This is the best they can do. You can't make this up. What do I look like comparing myself to an alien? She said it herself. She's an alien. You don't even know what planet she's from. What are you talking about? It's okay. If you get near her, she starts squirting, great Kool-Aid. Don't say anything. I warned you. You can't make this up. Let's see here, compare myself to an alien. I don't compare myself to other women. I don't do that. I'm confident in my beauty and who I am. I don't have to compare myself to somebody else. Another woman. What are we doing? That's gross. I like men. Compare myself. I don't give a damn what Candace look like, to be honest. But she said herself she's an alien. So we're going with that. Can't make this up. Y'all hit that like button. I appreciate it. Child boo. Like, I care about what Candace always look like. She claimed to be an alien. So we're just in agreement for for once. We agree with her on that. Oh, Candace flew here from crash landing on our planet from Jupiter's moon. Get out of here. Make this up. Y'all, so it's just something about these trolls because they think, maybe she does pay their bills, but she doesn't pay mine. So I don't owe her nothing. Now let's see here. Case overview. Filed April 1, 2022 in the U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Florida. Plaintiffs Eric DeFord and later joined by Sandra Bader and Sean R. Key on behalf of themselves and all others who purchased LGB tokens during the relevant period, November 4th, 2021 through March 15th, 2022. So you're talking about in December, January, for about 6 months. Candace, you got some explaining to do. Defendants, a broad group including LGB Coin and its executives, being James Catulas, Jeffrey Carter, Eric Norton, Alex Moscioli, Island Liquidity LLC, racing entities, Brandon Brown, Brandon Built, Motorsports, NASCAR, and promoter defendants such as Candace Owens, David J. Harris Jr., Austin Fletcher, and Brendan Leslie, among others. Core allegations: fraudulent pump and dump and misleading promotion. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that sounds about right, Candace. She tried to sue her apartment complex for living with Black Mo for 7 months, not paying her rent, and then complained about having the itchy scratchies from recurring yeast infections. The hell is that to be jealous over that nonsense? You can't make this up. Plaintiffs alleged a scheme involving the deceptive promotion and sale of LGB tokens, a meme style cryptocurrency, to investors who were unaware of the defendant's control over large quantities of the token. According to the complaint, creators and promoters artificially inflated interest, demand, and price for LGBT tokens through misleading endorsements, social media posts, and statements tied to the political and cultural Let's Go Brandon phenomenon. Use of influencers and celebrity endorsements. Because people who participate or perpetuate in scams and schemes, if for some reason they never want to get caught. It's like they think they're just obligated to do this. Like they're justified as, promoting a fake coin that has no value. Can't make this up. Inflated interest. That's basically what they're doing. Trying to amp up the value of it when it has no value. It's wrong. It's just wrong. Use of influencers and celebrity endorsements. The suit claims defendants enlisted high-profile figures, including Candace Owens, David J. Harris Jr. I don't know who that is. Fleckers, and Brendan Leslie to promote the token, along with racing figures and associations to attract public attention and encourage purchases at inflated prices. Plaintiffs argue these promotions hid the fact that insiders controlled a significant portion of the tokens available for trading. Defendants profit at plaintiffs' expense. The complaint alleges that defendants sold their holdings of LGBT tokens at inflated prices while retail investors were unaware of the risk, and that plaintiffs and other investors suffered financial injury when the token's value fell. See, here's the thing with inflation. If it's artificially increased or boosted, it oftentimes indicates that it never really had any true value to begin with. There's no process to which these coins were being valuated. The only way you will be able to determine the true value is if they were actually traded on the open market. And then you see what the average price per coin that people are willing to spend for this, depending on the demand and the number of coins that are actually available for purchase. That would all predicate the actual valuation. But artificially increasing the valuation of it when there's only 1,000 and between 5 people, they've got all 1,000 coins. That's just basically saying it's only valuable because It's within these group of people that are holding the coins, giving you the idea that you might be buying it, or that there are some coins available to purchase when there isn't. So if there's a demand for it, and people, let's say, become interested amongst the defendants, you have their whole platform, like Candace. Let's say she had 200. Well, she's telling people to go out and buy these coins, but if they're not available to purchase and people really want them, they're willing to spend more money, meaning she'll sell it, but it has to be at a phenomenal profit. Her ROI is going to be stupid, in other words, because there are only but so many to buy, one. And two, they're giving this perception that you can just go out and buy these meme coins when they may not have even had these so-called meme coins available to purchase. But whatever they had in their arsenal, they were watching to see what the highest amount people were willing to spend before they actually sold them. And then once they realized this is the most amount that they could probably get, that's when they sold them. Not that they were valued at that. If they selling at $50 a coin, they may have only been worth $1. But because the demand was so high, people were willing to spend $50 per coin. I'm just giving examples. I'm not saying that's what it was. I'm just giving you all an example so you can see when they say they made money, this is the type of profit that you kind of, expect to see when it comes to some fake meme coin like this. It has to be worth their while. So if people are out here interested in buying it because Candace said so, and they're willing to drop $50 per coin, they may not even be worth more than $1. But because the demand is there, and she's saying, oh, you guys should buy these coins and blah, blah, blah. But she's not saying there are no more coins available to buy right now. So you guys might want to wait. That would decrease the value. That would decrease what they could sell it for. But if they were absolutely worthless to begin with, all they did was artificially increase the actual price of that coin to get it to the maximum peak of what they could sell it for. And when they realized, okay, $50 is probably about the most we'll be able to get out of this per coin, let's go ahead and sell it. And then they dumped it out. And when they did that, people who bought it, they were buying it at $50 per coin. But they didn't tell them, we're selling our coins to you all. And we're selling whatever we got. Because they want to get in on the money. They don't want to keep these coins. They know they're worthless. So Candace sells her 200 out at $50 per coin. She just made a pretty big, return on interest here. She made a hefty profit. But once she sells them all, that's it. So she could sell them all to one person that really wants to drop that type of money on these coins. But if once they sold, then the value, the price of them goes down because then there are no more coins to sell. So they just dump them out on their audience, get that profit. And because those coins are not in circulation, they're not being traded on the stock market, they had no true valuation to begin with. Now people are stuck with these coins. They done spent $50 per coin and they can't sell them because at this point, no one is going to want to buy them because people are going to be like, okay, look, I'm not spending $50 for this. And then we can't even trade them outside of this little circle here of just us. So I have a couple videos where I go over like A book trading versus B book trading because I had to learn some of this stuff when I was reporting on Novatech. And that cryptocurrency scam that they perpetuated for 4 years. But they were only valuable to the people inside of this little, circle. They were not valuable to anything outside of that. So trying to put those coins on the stock market to trade and all of that, they would have found out even faster. Oh shoot, these coins are only worth $1. What the hell? I just spent $50 per coin and they were only worth $1. So naturally, people would be upset because now they've lost money, or they were never given the coins to begin with, and they actually thought they purchased this when they just gave away money to these people who claimed to be selling. You see that oftentimes in these pump and dump schemes. But then they'll tell everybody else, yeah, when you get them, don't sell them, just hold on to them. But then they don't tell you they're selling all that they have, because that's the scheme of it all. So this is what happens. They overspent money for fake coins that had no value, that were not being publicly traded, more than likely. And once they found out the actual value, they end up saying, oh man, these things are actually worthless. Or I never even got any coins. And I can't do anything with the ones that I did get. If I got any, I can't even do anything with them now. So they've lost money. So that's what that financial injury, when the token's value fell, and it happens like all in, it can happen within an hour. I mean, it's so quick sometimes how those pump and dump schemes just fall through just within a matter of minutes. It's not something that's like over 2 or 3 days. No, that can happen. You can sell them out and pump them out on your audience, make that money real quick, and then next thing you know, the whole pump and dump scheme has collapsed and fallen. That can be within a matter of minutes. So the plaintiffs assert that the strategy induced retail investors to buy at high prices, allowing insiders to profit before the token crashed. Exactly what I was just explaining. They spent the maximum amount of money because, Candace Owens sitting here saying, oh, it's such a demand for these coins. And they realize they're stuck with worthless coins. Now they can't sell it to save their lives if they got them. It's crazy how that stuff works. Any questions so far? What's going on, Eric? How you doing? I just want to make sure everybody's following along because I know sometimes these things can be a bit confusing. Where's Francisca? Francisca's here, I think so. Yuck, what's going on, Yuck? What makes sense? I stopped watching them long before CK was taken. Then bring buddies with candy means I was spot on time to stop watching them. Is this like that Hawk2 girl did? Was she in a scam? A pump and dump? Novatech was a huge crypto scam itself. So the reporting I did on that, and you guys can check out my playlist I have on Novatech FX. It was the exact same as this. It's just that this is on a much smaller scale. Novatech scammed investors all over the world collectively at 1.83 billion, I think, or 1.28 billion, something along those lines. When you're hitting over $1 billion of profit you've earned from scamming people for 4 years internationally, please understand the FBI will come for your ass. So naturally, the owners of Novatech FX, the CEO, she called herself Reverend Dr. Cynthia Petion. She's another Black woman that also is a narcissist and a cult leader. But she admitted that she knew she was a cult leader. Candace, see, it's no harm in you admitting you're a cult leader. At least you're admitting that. So even this Cynthia Petion lady had to admit she was a cult leader. She just told someone that told on her, and it landed in the actual SEC complaint because the SEC finally filed charges against them the end of 2024. Thank God. So they were hit with federal lawsuits as well. And of course, they got hit with the SEC lawsuit complaint in the state of Florida. So Florida is going to be very busy. Plus, they're under FBI investigation. But that's what these crypto scams are. It was just big ass pump and dump schemes, making these worthless crypto tokens that had no value, but then only selling and trading to people coming into the scam because they know these coins would not do well on publicly traded markets. It would not do well on the stock market. They would be absolutely worthless. But they give this false hope to people coming into this Novatech, this Ponzi scheme, that, oh, these coins are worth so much money. It's going to get you back 3 to 4% every week. Your ROI is going to be so big. And all they were doing was just taking in new money from new investors and just breaking it up to the higher tiered investors. So the people who were at the top of that pyramid scheme were the ones that were benefiting the most. That's it. They were just giving away other people's money. It had nothing to do with a token or anything. And I reported on that for about two good years. And I, enjoyed taking that girl down. She was stealing money. Over $1 billion, 1.28 billion. That's a lot of money to steal internationally, all over the world. So you can imagine a lot of people want to whoop her ass. They're just waiting for that opportunity. Good luck, Cynthia Petion, when you go to prison. Be helpful. You can't make this up. Okay. So legal claims. General themes here, while the excerpt of the complaint itself is lengthy, it's about 78 pages. It broadly framed claims around fraud and deceptive conduct in the sale and promotion of the token, securities law violations, and unfair practices in marketing and selling the digital asset to investors, class damages for investors who lost money when the token's price declined. And more than likely, it was sudden. It was a sudden decline. Context: what the complaint seeks. Plaintiffs sought to represent all persons who purchased LGB tokens during the relevant period and to recover losses on their investments based on alleged false and misleading promotional conduct. They demanded a jury trial and asserted claims against both token creators, executives, and promoters. So, I mean, just Candace doesn't create anything like this. So, more than likely, she was one of those promoters. And a lot of these promoters got caught up. A lot of these celebrities got caught up in these pump and dump schemes. I mean, Kim Kardashian herself also ended up having to pay a fine to the SEC because she promoted, an NFT or a token of some sort with the same concept. It was just a pump and dump. They advertise these things. They have no value. You can get any decent person that understands the internet to create these fake meme coins and all of this. You get a bunch of bots to go out and help promote it. Like Candace has a lot of bots. And then you get all this public interest in it. And you take advantage of your own platform, telling them that this coin is worth $50 when it's not. And then once you get, whatever the highest amount she can milk out of somebody with these coins, she sells them all. But she's not telling her audience, I'm selling you all my coins. She has them thinking they're just buying coins that are already out here that have been produced and created. When in essence, she's selling them her coins and doesn't tell them that. So, so many people fell victim to these crypto token scams and cryptocurrency scams, these pump and dump schemes. So many people. And it's absolutely crazy. So we'll be following up and doing more breakdowns of the third amended. I think there's a third amended complaint. I do know NASCAR was able to win as one of the defendants their portion of the complaint, but that still leaves the other co-defendants to have to kind of defend their case, and that includes Candace. So that's pretty much where this is now. And we will stay on top of this, plus the Macron lawsuit. She has until January 9th to file her response to the court. And then, of course, on, let's see. Yeah, she got the Macron lawsuit, this lawsuit. And hopefully if Brian Harper files his, we'll be able to keep, start on monitoring that one. But once the reply to the Macrons in that Macron case is filed by January 9th, then they can go ahead and schedule this damn hearing for the motion to dismiss and get that case moving forward. But we're going to stay on top of these two because at the end of the day, it's either something with defamation or it's something dealing with a pump and dump scheme or fraud scheme or just, her being a damn con artist. I mean, Candace, you gotta have to get yourself together, girl. Scamming people is crazy. It's crazy. So it's not even worth it. Just to even be named in that, it's like it should have her thinking twice. You can't make this up. Shout out to all of you all for tuning in. Thank you all so much. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you come in. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. C Star, what's going on? How you doing? Our lawyer love, what's happening? Says, has Erica ever chose to sue Candace? Will she sue anyone? I don't know, but I wish she would. I really wish she would. Because, Candace has flat out accused CPUSA of assassinating its leader. Hence the thumbnail. So if you guys see the thumbnail for this live, you'll see where the captions show exactly what she said in that video where she was wearing that ugly ass jacket. And that jacket was supposed to be over $1,000. Candace, you claim you're not elite. And you dropping $1,000 on a damn jacket. Girl, bye, Felicia. Can't make this up. Average person can't afford that BS, but she'll buy it because she can afford it. But it's like, don't sit here and pretend like you're not one of those global elites you keep dogging out. Girl, bye. So yeah. Let's see here. Mira, I wish that too. I wish she was too. Jacques says, thank you. Have a good night. Have a good night. Poetry Princess says, Candace. Sean said, we surprised you ain't talking about you. Ooh, don't you ever call that idiot, my boy. The devil is a liar. Umar is nobody's BF. Child. I already did a live on him earlier. Where you been? Check out the playlist. I did a live on him earlier today. Yeah, he got an earful for me. Come up in my chat sometimes on these dumbass names. I get him too. Google AI showed something, but I couldn't pull it up a second times about Erica suing her. I hope she does. Let that happen. Candy got an elevator in her house. She is an elite. Exactly. Garrett, when you elevators in your house, you wearing jackets just because that's $1,000, girl, bye. So y'all, here's the video. This is, like I said, from 4 years ago. The channel name is Vaush, Vaush. Let me drop the video link in the chat. But this is the video here where they go over Candace trying to sue Facebook because they fact checked her. Because, Candace doesn't like facts, I guess. This is crazy, y'all. I had never heard of this. So as you all can see, she doesn't mind trying to take other people to court over frivolous things, because that would be a frivolous petition, Candace, filed in bad faith. Because fact checking happens all the time. And you're just going to have to get your ass over it. You can't make this up. Facebook of all people. She tried to sue AJC for defamation and could not prove malice intent. So guess what happened with that one? No. I'm sorry. USA Times. USA Today. Not AJC. USA Today. My bad. Tried to sue USA Today. We even went over that lawsuit. And they dismissed it for failure to state a claim. Candace. You couldn't even hit the mark with USA Today. What the hell did you think you were going to do with Facebook? You can take this stuff out. All right, y'all. Shout out to Vaush. I hope I'm not mispronouncing his name. If I am, I apologize. Y'all put a one in the chat where you can see it here. Let's get to it.
Facebook is trying to delete me.
All right.
Big cool. Tech is trying to delete us, our movement. We must stop them.
Who is us?
Okay. You are smart.
What is this production value? Man, oh God, the right has so much money behind it. It hurts me. It hurts me to watch their content. There's so much. They have like teams of editors and they get like producers and they book appointments and stuff like that. And I just like me, I'm just over here grilling,
Long ago, you stopped believing in the corrupt corporate media.
Okay, let's talk about framing and let's talk about propaganda. It's really interesting that in the same sentence, she is decrying the corrupt corporate media while also engaging in a proven psychological tactic designed to misinform people. So when you say stuff like, you're smart, you believe X, what you're doing is priming them. What you're essentially trying to do is take a person who either has a set of preconceived notions or who's on the fence about them, and then you push them into believing something they don't necessarily believe by implying that they would have arrived at that conclusion naturally through their own intelligence. It's like that. It's like Inception, basically. You're trying to put it in their brain. She proceeds this by saying the person she's talking to is smart, but this tactic is something that works better with dumb people. So yeah. Now, by the way, if you fall for stuff like this, that doesn't mean you're dumb. I'm just saying, like, the more cognizant you are of these tactics, the less effective they are.
You canceled the newspapers and cable shows and began reading your news from social platforms.
I just want to say the movement away from newspapers and traditional media towards alternative media has objectively led to a decrease in general awareness. That is, by the way, that is a fact. Look, I love the internet, okay? I love free pornography or whatever, but Americans were definitely more informed on reality when we got our news from newspapers and from traditional media. There used to be literal laws that prevented these news corporations from lying the way they're able to today. We have now moved to...
I'm so glad he said that, because see, that's the difference. Back then, shout out to writer Albert Lanier, who was in the show yesterday, fantastic content creator, who made that same point. Back then, people went out, they did interviews, they got sources, they got information, they presented facts and evidence. They had to do photos, they had to do, you know, a snippet of a journal entry or book or something to show as evidence to support what they were reporting on. If they did an interview, they got these people on the record. Even if they didn't give a full name or anything, they still got their full statements, the Q&A on the record. And then those people would oftentimes have evidence to support what they're saying in their responses. There was a lot more integrity. Now you just post anything up and you can get AI to help you out, and it's not even factually based. So the same can ring true. Y'all know I'm not, when it comes to politics, I don't care about choosing a side. I want to choose what's right, what's factually based. And we all agreed to the same concept yesterday, and it still ring true in this video. There were just a lot more integrity that was done when it came to reporting. I'm a huge fan of documentaries dealing with the Titanic. And I was watching one of the documentaries where they had the original newspaper clipping about the report on the Titanic once it hit the States. And one of the first radio stations, newspapers to put it out, they had to even get an image of the ship. And it was amazing how more accurate the information was with more basic, technology. They were still doing like Morse code, like telegrams and stuff. We have information at our fingertips to help us zone in on, street level buildings with camera footage. And it's still an issue with just telling the truth. So she gets mad when someone fact checks her because it's too much damn technology out here for her to just lie like hell. And she's still with this whole, it's a psychological operation to get you to believe one thing or another. When Candace does this herself, the only thing is she wants to pretend like she does it. She's been doing this for 4 years. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'm so glad he said that. And we all said this yesterday. Shout out to writer Albert Lanier, who brought that up. And even with what I do, I have to show you all the website first where the lawsuit's held. And then if I wanted to use ChatGPT to do a summary of it, you at least know where to get the original filing. That way, I'm not robbing anybody of an opportunity to see the information for themselves, to be able to read the complaint for themselves. That's how it should be done. But, let's get back to it.
To a radically decentralized form or network of journalism and of independent media, which sounds great, but in reality, all that means is that venture capitalists can make millions and millions of dollars selling a very specific group of people very effective lies. It's that simple. Like what exactly alternative media really is that it's opened up the gates to incredibly aggressive and incredibly exploitative marketing.
Dominant on those platforms were conservative voices, like mine.
I like how you say were, and yet you're still one of the largest figures around. That's really interesting. Hold on. Google Trends
This is
Go
4
to
years
Google
ago.
Trends, and then we search Candace Owens.
4 years
Let me
ago,
go to
when
the
she
past
considered herself to be a
5
conservative.
years. And wow. Wait, guys, what the fuck? What the fuck happened around the? Wait, hello. What happened here? Right here? What happened right there? Right here. I have no idea. The BLM protests? Wait, hold on. June. Oh, yep. George Floyd. This was when she made the video saying George Floyd was no angel. Yep. Okay. So
Wow.
it seems
Yep.
to me that except for that massive spot.
Candace, you said things just to get more attention. Yeah. See, it's funny how that it doesn't matter, just convenience. You wait till something happens, major news here, and it puts out something that not only distracts away from what actually happened, but then brings all this attention to herself, and then gets mad when she gets fact checked about it. But she does this stuff intentionally. Same thing with BLM and the reporting, to which the leader, the founder, the lady that went to jail, she should have went to jail. She misappropriated a lot of money and bought herself a mansion. Where the hell we do that at? That money was supposed to go back to the community, back to businesses. But look how she had to get around to that. Why? Just do your research on this. It's no point in adding things to be salacious when she could have just dropped her research about the founder misappropriating all that money. But this is what she does to rope people in. Because for some reason, I guess research is not as interesting to her. Who knows?
Like where she profited immensely from the death of another black person, you know, classic Candace Owens style. It seems like with some occasional spikes, she's still repping like the same numbers as always. I mean, to compare, like, yeah, I don't even show up in this graph. Just so you guys know, like comparative relevance. Or with Ben Shapiro, that's Eben Shapiro. Sorry, that's his less successful. Yeah, like I don't know. They kind of bump together. I don't know. She's one of the largest voices online, period. I don't think she's in any position to complain.
We are the Americans who did not have a voice in traditional media. Honestly.
Yeah, conservatives. Just no way you could get your conservative opinions fed to you in traditional. Yep, no possible way. If by her opinion she means like alt-right or like fascist, then even then, I mean, I don't know. Glenn Beck was playing The Wire for quite a while.
Do you think the left wants me to have a platform to speak?
What do you mean? What does it matter whether or not the left want? You don't want me to have a platform to speak. What's the?
She was a left,
but
right?
I can have a voice.
What is she
here
left?
On my own social platforms?
This like cyberpunk shit is really crazy. Look at this.
I don't
what is this like?
understand this.
Is this like fuck? What is that game? What is that game? Come on, guys.
Hold on.
Trick that you can listen to whenever you're listening to people like Candace Owens or anyone else comparably stupid is whenever they say the left and they're talking about big tech, you never have to listen to another word from them. You never have to listen to another word. When they say the left and they're including everybody from Antifa to CNN, what they have done is actually described almost like every human being on earth. The left is just every human who is to the left of like Adolf Hitler.
And she
they're describing
started off as
okay?
being.
I've seen people say that like it's insane. You absolutely have to toe the line or they'll call you a communist. They're calling Mike Pence a communist now.
Someone to blame
Hysterical liberals
for their humiliating loss to Donald Trump.
Dude, it's 2021. You can't make fun of how liberals reacted to
What's she talking about?
Here is how it works.
I haven't gotten
in
shit
2016, hysterical liberals had to find someone to blame.
Hysterical liberals
For their humiliating loss to Donald Trump.
This is the girl that had a website dedicated to doxing people. Wasn't she a liberal when she started? She is a liberal, right? Candace, what the hell are you talking? This is how you know. Oh, it's so disingenuous. I don't care what side you on. It's disingenuous to sit here knowing that you don't believe a word that you say, and yet you got popularity and notoriety from saying what you thought people wanted to hear, I guess. It's so ridiculous. Yo, we just listening to this so we can hear about her trying to sue Facebook, because this is something else.
Dude, it's 20 attack the fucking cap. Hysterical crying.
lost due to their own horrendous candidates or policies or their own failing message.
I don't know where we got
The
this
irony
video
of
from.
saying this while also believing the election was stolen from Trump in 2020.
So they attacked the one thing that they did not have total control over: social media companies. They applied extreme pressure to silence or censor fake news.
Where did you get this
Which is
video?
just a fancy way of saying news that they don't like.
Wait, but the right is the one that uses the term fake news. Wait, what do you...
I know where she got this video? Where he got this video from? Facebook censored the sitting president. None of us are safe. Let me see if I can find that actual video. Hold on. Because I try to be neutral with the politics. I really do. I just, God will not be asking me if I voted Democrat or Republican at the end of the day. Okay, I found the video. I'd rather just play the video. Hold on. It's on her channel too. That's what's so crazy about this. Candace, girl. Facebook censored a sitting president. None of us are safe. You can't make this up. All right, y'all. Let's check this out. Because I wanted to just get the real thing here. This is on her channel. 4 years ago, you all. 4 years ago. All right, so now I can just kind of watch this out. Let's go.
Facebook is trying to delete me.
You can't make this
Big
up.
Tech is trying to delete us, our movement. We must stop them. You are smart. Long ago, you stopped believing in the corrupt corporate media. You canceled the newspapers and cable shows and began reading your news from social platforms. Dominant on those platforms were conservative voices, like mine. We are the Americans who did not have a voice in traditional media. Honestly, do you think the left wants me to have a platform to speak? But I can have a voice. Here, on my own social platforms. I can be heard. That freedom infuriates the left, who used to own complete control over our information. So they hatched a plan to...
Candace. No one, she always talks about how someone's trying to shut her up. Has Candace shut up? Perhaps I missed Candace shutting up. Candace, at what point did you shut up? You got 430,000 views on this 4 years ago. It took 4 years for her to get to 430,000 views. Now, do you all understand why she's going hard and heavy on the death of Charlie Kirk? Because now she's getting 2 to 3 million views per video. Per video. But her saying this after 4 years only still garnered 430,000 views. Make that make sense. She still has this channel. She still has Twitter X. She still has Instagram. She still has Facebook. She did a whole live stream over there the other day. So how is anyone trying to shut her up when she's still doing live streams and making videos, putting up posts? She keeps saying that. And she wants people to think people are trying to shut her up. No, girl, we want you to keep talking so we can take everything you say and use it against you in a court of law in a lawsuit. That's how ridiculous this is. This is how she tries to manipulate people. This is coming from someone who had a whole website doxing people. Because they were kids. This whole nonsense. It's, people trying to shut me up. Girl, you still got a whole channel. Ain't nobody shutting you up. But for whatever you say and do that can be proven to be false with malicious intent, you shall be sued for it. That's just the consequence of it, Candace.
To silence me and all of us conservatives. And Facebook is paying them for it. Here is how it works. In 2016, hysterical liberals had to find someone to blame for their humiliating loss to Donald Trump. In their minds, they could not possibly have lost due to their own horrendous candidates or policies or their own failing message, so they attacked the one thing that they did not have total control over: social media companies. They applied extreme pressure to silence or censor fake news, which was just a fancy way of saying news that they don't like. Facebook bet.
Oh no, Candace. News that you don't like, because reasons. So whenever someone tries to do a debunking video on you and you don't like it, doesn't mean it is false. You just don't like it. You send your dumb bots and the candy ass cult members after them to cyber harass, bully, and dox them. Funny how cyber crimes in your world just, I guess, don't exist. That alternate reality, boy, those mushrooms is just something else. Candace, crack his wick.
To that pressure and created a fact checker network with godlike powers over all of us. Here is how Facebook fact checking works. A website you have never heard of, run by partisan beta leftists, stalk the pages of your favorite conservative personalities. Whenever we say anything they disagree with, these fact checkers write a vicious partisan hit piece. Then they harass us and our audience by slapping hazardous warning labels on what we have posted. Many times, those labels say,
I want to proof that Candace was harassed. When did that happen? I have yet to see Facebook or Twitter X or anybody harassing her in her comment section. When did that happen?
Missing context or disputed. Yes, thanks, Facebook. Every political argument in America is disputed. Every argument is indeed missing some context. But the insanity continues. These fact checkers, as I like to call them, would be just an annoyance, but Facebook gives them the ability to destroy the reach of our content, so we cannot communicate with you. They demonetize our pages so we can't make a living producing content for our audience.
Oh, no. It's all about the money for her. Because it's not like the videos are taken down. She's just upset that she's not making money off of it. Candace. Hit slide's the problem. The same thing you're still doing now off of the assassination of someone you claimed you were friends with, that you unfriended. You made millions of dollars talking about Charlie Kirk's assassination. If you weren't making money, would you be talking about it? Because it doesn't seem like she would be. So if she got demonetized or she didn't have any sponsors, then I guess Candace would just move on to the next thing, huh? You're telling on yourself, you moron. I hope you know that.
And here is the breathtaking part. Most of these fact checks are pure partisan bile. They're false, fake, untrue. But there is no recourse for your favorite conservative creators. We are held at gunpoint by these partisan hacks, and Facebook is giving them the gun. This is why I am suing the Facebook fact checkers. I'm suing them on
this is priceless. I'm suing the Facebook fact checkers because they're keeping me from making money by telling me that I lied. Oh man, that is priceless. Candace, you tried to sue some fact checkers that will go to court with those same facts to prove you lied like hell. Do y'all know what that means? Imagine this. This is her argument. Your Honor, you will not believe this, but they're trying to sue me. They're just trying to stop me and my reach with my content because people are watching me because I'm a conservative. Okay, continue. And Your Honor, they demonetized my videos. So now I can't even make money. Who did that? The Facebook fact checkers caused my videos to be demonetized. How can you prove that? Because you would have to have evidence to prove that is the direct causation of that. Yeah, you would have to have direct evidence to show Facebook fact checkers caused you to lose money. No, we're here to fact check you. Has Candace lost any money since I've been fact checking her? Last time I checked Candace, you're still getting millions of views and making all the dumb money you can make. Candace hasn't lost a dime because I fact check her. So it's no different than her accusing fact checkers with Facebook for the cause of her having demonetized videos. You want to make money telling people lies and BS and then get mad when someone fact checks you and think that's the reason? No. Because you can get fact checked all day. That doesn't always lead to you being demonetized. Because she's still not demonetized and I'm fact checking her. She's still making money. What's so crazy is she doesn't care about the defamation. When you make provable false statements against someone and you have no evidence to support it, that's not protected free speech. They don't owe you that. They're not entitled to allow you to make money for defamation. There's a difference. You can't make this up. Candace is being fact checked all the time. And she's still monetized. She still got her sponsors. She's still making money. The idea of suing someone for fact checking you, you're going to court to tell on yourself to say, I can't believe that they're bringing evidence in here to say that I was wrong about statements I made. Yeah. But you want them to pay you for that because she got demonetized for the defamation of it all, not because they just managed to get her demonetized. They could care less if she was or wasn't. No, when you being defamatory, because all speech isn't free speech, Candace. That's why you shouldn't sit here and say that it is a fact that someone is born a man without scientific evidence. We don't care about your opinion. It's the fact that you're making a false statement with no evidence. You can't make this up. This is why you go to court for defamation. That's why anti-defamation laws exist. Laws that don't care about how Candace feels. It's crazy. This girl. I'm going to court to sue the fact checkers because they're telling the truth of me.
On behalf of you, your favorite creators and news sites, on behalf of our freedom of speech and thought. So who are these fact checkers? Well, I'm suing a site called Lead Stories. Lead Stories is run by a former CNN employee of 26 years who makes a living cannibalizing and slandering conservative content and creators. His website...
Slander is provable false statements, Candace. You have to prove that it's false. If they're fact checking you with evidence, then obviously they're only proving you lied. You have to prove they lied on you with provable false statements.
Site has published disputed fake news stories, including one that went after my content personally. And so I'm going after him personally. Here's an important question. Who funds Lead Stories? According to their own
You're going after him personally because retaliation. This is what I mean by her being vindictive. So for those who ask, do you believe that Candace is actually being vindictive when it comes to her attacks on TPUSA? Yes. Because she just proved 4 years ago she's very capable of going after someone personally because they fact checked her. This is what she does. Same MO. It is very possible for her to just be completely vindictive and retaliatory. Despite the fact that TPUSA still has Blexit sitting under their umbrella. They should sell the hell out of that Blexit thing.
Lead Stories. According to their own masthead, Lead Stories is funded by Facebook and Google, along with ByteDance. And what is ByteDance? It's a Beijing-based company that owns the TikTok spyware app. Our own Justice Department says the company is a national security threat and compromised by the Communist Party of China. Facebook, then, is paying for fact checkers funded by an arm of the Communist Party of China to censor my content here in America.
Well, then fine. It's problem solved. You have real Americans doing it for you in real time. Keep crying, Candace. Keep crying, you help.
The Communist Party of China has more say over my content than the First Amendment. This is insanity. It's un-American. It's dangerous.
Defamation is not protected free speech under the First Amendment. Not at all.
And it needs to stop. This is why I am fighting. Our freedoms are at stake. Our movement is at stake. We know these battles are taking place all over the world. Do you wish to support me in my efforts against these hack checkers?
Hack checker. Boy, this is priceless. Seeing this girl sitting here get so mad, just whining like a little baby. Candace throwing this epic mad girl baby girl tantrum. Look, girl woman tantrum. There you go. Girl woman tantrum. It's everything right now. It's like she's having a convulsion in the candy aisle. I want the blue raspberry blow pop. This girl, yo, kick rocks. You can't make this up.
Well, the easiest thing you can do right now is share this video. If you wish to donate in support, you can head to www.factcheckzuck.com. We will fight and we will win.
You lost. She lost like hell. Candace, do you understand how mad that judge would be for you to go take this to the court of law? I was like, get out of my courtroom, girl. Dismiss, because this is stupid. Oh, dear God. Oh, what's it name? Fat check. She's made so much money from slander. People should get in line. Exactly. That means we all need to sue Candace for that slander part. Because that slander is something else. Boy, Brian Harper, boy, he might be there. And Phil Lyman, TPUSA, Erica Kirk, they all need to sue her. We can sue her just for the headache of it all. You can't make this out. Candace, I'm going to invoice you for all the times I had to fact check your ass because you refuse to just tell the truth. Takes me time, money, and energy to have to sit here and come up with information to fact check you with. Boy, that would be the biggest. She would be so mad. Send her an invoice to her tip line. I'm gonna send her an invoice to her tip line and say, you might want to just look at this and take this very seriously. You owe me some money, heifer. You're getting ridiculous. Many hours have gone into fact checking Candace Owens. I'm about to start invoicing her to her tip line. Oh, I'm gonna get a nice pretty head. What's it called? Those headers. Y'all, we gotta come up with an invoicing. I need a pretty nice invoice, like a PDF file. Send it straight to her tip line. Oh my God. How much did she really lose? Who knows? Oh yeah, we starting off at that 7,000. This is for your bots telling me that I was supposed to get $7,000 and I never got it. Where the hell is my money? Where is it at? They can't even prove to me I'm getting this money. You can't make this up. You're giving me false hopes. Saf says, I honestly think that she's a plant psyop to divide MAGA conservatives. Exactly. I can believe that. Oh my God. Let's see. Catherine says, Erin, Mikey, even the church she slanders, she sued. Crazy to say they are trafficking children. She really hated the revival Charlie's assassination created. Yeah. She's just out on a vengeance trail against TPUSA for firing her. All of this because she no longer has a job with them. That's it. As if her channel is not enough. She says, oh, they should put me on the payroll for the PR to help them with their PR. They're not giving you no money. Candace, they should be selling Blexit back to you. They're not putting you on their payroll. And none of her candy ass cult members said anything about that. They didn't say, oh, hell no, I know you're not trying to be on their payroll. Yeah, she is. She wanted this great reunion to occur on stage with Charlie Kirk, hand in hand, literally. And realized that's never going to happen. And then she got mad. She's more mad about that than anything else. Talking about they should put me on the payroll for their PR. Girl, bye. She always grifting. It's all about revenge for her, man. If I got paid for trolling, I'd be rich. I would be too. Y'all, all right. So this is that was from her channel. And we're gonna get to, oh man, I'm glad I found that because I wanted to make sure I just kind of get the information out directly. Like I said, I don't sit here and attack people's politics or anything. But I just wanted to get the video straight out without, anybody the other commentary on it, because it just got to a point where it was distracted for me. So let's get back to this over here. This is Mira K. You all, she did a video. Oh man, thumbs up. So good. She posted this out today. Candace Owens is becoming irrelevant. She's already been irrelevant. She just doesn't know it yet. And Israelis don't even know who she is. So someone decided to ask some people in Israel if they know who Candace Owens is. I saw the first 4 minutes of this video and I was like, yep, y'all got to see this. So here is the video link that I'm dropping in the chat. Mira K is an awesome content creator as well. So make sure you guys go check her out. Something else to behold, man. This girl, this girl right here, she was like, who told Candace she was important? You can't make this up. So Candace, all that bashing you're doing against Israel, most of them don't even know who you are. And they don't care. They're living their lives. So let's get to this. Shout out to Mira K, you all. Make sure you guys give her a thumbs up and check her out and let her know that Lady Luck Club sent me over here to see this awesome video. Let's get to it.
I mean, the downfall of Candace was imminent, right? Like, we all saw it happening. But at the moment, I am just genuinely being so entertained by watching these videos online that are exposing how actually pathetic it has become. And honestly, this video is not super educational. It's just entertaining. I compiled for you some of the videos that I found to be the best at just showcasing her for just, it's pure humiliation. I mean, the contrasting of the things that she used to say, the things that she said now, so embarrassing. But my favorite video so far was actually an idea that I had, but because I haven't had the time to go out to the streets, I didn't get it done. I was so happy to see that this video came into be, because here's the thing. We know that Candace Owens is obsessed with Israel and obsessed with the Jews. And many Americans are obsessed in return. They talk about her a lot, me included. Like, we bring her up a lot. However, the thing is that, like, most Israelis, my hypothesis was, wouldn't actually have any idea who she is, which is so ironic, right? Because this woman makes her entire career over obsessing over this country. And the country that she's so obsessed with is kind of like, who? So this guy got a microphone and started to ask people if they knew Candace Owens. Now, again, remember how much you've seen her on the news. Remember how much you know about her. Remember how much she's kind of dominated our hemispheres for so long. Well, this is what a lot of Israelis had to say, and I personally tremendously enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support our page, check out the links in the description. There's many ways to join all the initiatives that we're doing. There's so much going on behind the scenes. I hope you enjoy it, and guys, lighten up a little bit. This is going to be tremendously entertaining. What do 11 Israelis ask?
What do you think of Candace Owens?
Who is it?
You know,
I don't know who is that.
Candace Owens?
yeah. Do you know who that is?
No.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
No.
Do you know who Candace Owens is?
Candace Owens?
Candace Owens.
Hello? Yeah, I think so. Candace Owens, that black woman?
Yes.
That she's what is she? A social in politics or something?
I think so.
Oh man,
Yes,
this is
Candace
priceless.
Owens. She does a podcast with Ben Shapiro.
She used to.
She used to. Yeah, that black woman.
So do you know now she's like anti-Israel?
Really?
Do you even know this? Okay.
What?
Okay.
No, I'm not following. So.
I'm not following her.
Okay. I thought you did, Maisel. Do you know who Candace Owens is?
I think in Australia, I don't sure.
Yes, of course.
Candace, you got regular Israelis that think you're Australian. Who in Australia is trying to claim Candace Owens? Because the last time I checked, they told her, stay out. We're banning you. You're not getting a visa. Bye, Felicia. Candace, did you pay that judgment you were supposed to pay the government court costs? Did you pay them that money? I hope you paid them their money, girl. You can't make this up, y'all. These people like, we don't even know who she is. This is epic. I love this so much. Y'all go over and tell Mira K to please go out on the streets and just ask random regular Israelis. Just go ask them. Just do a video like this every day. This is epic. Candace, they don't even know who you are. They don't care what you're talking about. They don't care about none of that. Then she tried to say that Jewish people were responsible for blacks being enslaved. Oh, Lord have mercy. You can't make this up. This is priceless. This is priceless.
Okay.
What
do you think of her?
The blonde, the American blonde. Sorry. The black was with the Charlie Kirk.
100%.
Right? Yes, I heard about her. I actually saw some videos of her and the other blonde. I forgot her name.
Probably Sarkassian. I forget her last name. But what do you think of her?
I don't like her. No, not at all.
Who is Sarkassian? Y'all, this is funny. Who is Sarkassian? I don't even know who that is. A blonde Sarkassian? Who is that? Y'all know who that is? Y'all, this is crazy. These people don't even know who she is and they don't care. Kasparian? Is Kasparian or Megyn Kelly? Is she talking about Megyn Kelly? What happened to her French assassination? Exactly. I don't think the French care about her either. Because, you know, she sent out her minions over there in France to go find that paper trail of those transactions and payments from Club de Sant. Yeah, they've given us nothing. You can't make this up. So the French don't care about her either. You can't. That's 3 countries. That's 3 countries that does not care about Candace Owens. You got France, Australia, and all of Israel. You can't make this up. Oh, not Anna. Anna Kasparian? Is that her name? Anna Kasparian? I don't know who that is. Oh, from the Young Turks. Oh my goodness, she's another Candace Owens. Oh dear Lord. I know they got the what's the guy? Oh Lord, he just escaped my mind. Oh Lord, Richie Rashad. I know they sponsor him, and he's walking around here creating fake schools, and they have no problem with that. I mean, that dude's lying like hell. So. That's going to be another topic for another discussion. We're going to actually go over that because he's being debunked, but he works with the Young Turks. So who is he thinking of making? Maybe you thinking of Megyn Kelly. You can't make this up. Candace is obsessed with Israel. That's why it's funny. Her assassins are on holidays. Y'all, I actually make that 4 countries: the United States of America. Israel, Australia, and France do not care about Candace Owens. Girl, we laugh at you, not with you. You can't make this up. And then there's okay, so he's talking about Anna Kasparian. I see she was. Is she still with the Young Turks? Y'all, this is crazy. You think it's the blonde.
I forgot her name.
Probably Sarkassian. I forget her last name. But what do you think of her?
I don't like her. No, not at all. Because I think she posts fake information.
Oh man, just priceless.
I mean, guys, if that isn't pure comedic gold, I don't know what is. No one here knows. No one here cares about her because guess what? In Israel, people are actually getting on with their lives. Now, in America, it's a different case.
Oh,
She's actually tremendously dangerous because we now know she's basically a lefty shill, maybe brought out by Islam, but we don't know, but like a lefty shill who's trying to kind of really, really destroy the right from within, all in the name of her relationship. Yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. But like, guys, here everybody's like, Charlie Kirk, the blonde woman? Charlie Kirk, Candace. I can't believe I just confused the two. Do you guys think? Do you wonder how Candace Owens would react if she realized that Israelis confused her with Anna Kasparian? I mean,
oh my God, that's funny.
Oh, the black woman who used to be with Ben Shapiro. Oh no, the black woman who is with Ben Shapiro. No, she used to be. She's anti-Israel. We don't care. No one cares. No one cares here because these anti-Semites who are making their careers off of hating in Israel. Guess what? Israel's busy building its economy and moving forward, and it's unbelievably entertaining. But there's another thing that Candace is now doing because more than she hates Israel, she's actually just creating a tremendous amount of Jew hatred, which we're all familiar with at this point. And so somebody put together this video, and my friends, I lay in bed last night and I laughed for 20 minutes straight. I watched it and rewatched it because I don't know if you've heard, she's been sending the blacks after the Jews. Now, remember, Candace Owens' entire platform was launched when she was the girl who's like, blacks shouldn't be victimizing themselves, shouldn't be talking about slavery. It doesn't really matter anymore. Let's just move forward. We can do so much. And now she's gone the whole, no, it's the Jews who ruined our lives thing. It's so unbelievably pathetic. It's so hilarious. Watch for this video. Genuinely, there are some real geniuses out there who deserve more credit. I don't actually know who made this video, but it's worth it. Let's go.
Jewish people were the ones that were trading us. Jewish people were in control of the slave trade. And now for a brief history of slavery. They buried a lot of it, but it's there, and you can find it. Slavery existed in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. The word slave actually comes from the Slavs of Eastern Europe. Millions of them, all white, by the way, were captured and enslaved by Muslims in the 9th century and later by the Ottoman Turks. I challenge Black Americans to wake up to your true history, because your quarrel is not with white men. Slavery existed when the Roman Empire controlled the Mediterranean and most of Europe from the 1st through the 5th centuries. Slavery existed when Alexander the Great conquered Persia in the 4th century BC. It was so common that Aristotle simply considered it natural.
Y'all, Mira K is enjoying the hell out of this video, y'all. Look at her face. It's like she said, Candace, you can kiss my ass. Candace, you really can. Girl, bye, Felicia. You sitting here trying to tell black people that Jewish people enslaved black people in this country. Girl. And she fact checking herself for real. This is priceless.
Slave master model was just how the world operated in the great philosopher's day. Okay, wake up to who publishes these books and
she was so mad at
one
this
another.
girl.
Christians versus Christians, right? Christians versus Muslims. Wake up and learn the true history of slavery, because that wasn't exactly a white men sport. Okay. Slavery existed during the time of the ancient Egyptians 5,000 years ago. As far back as we can go in human history, we find slavery. The truth is that Africans were sold into slavery by other Black Africans, and in many cases, sold for items as trivial as gin and mirrors. Whites didn't go into the interior and round up the natives. They waited on the coast for their Black partners to bring them Black bodies.
Cloudy.
The stark reality is that our lives had very little value to our ancestors.
Oh my God.
Did you know, guys? Did you know that Candace Owens now thinks that all Jews are African Americans? Not African Americans, Africans, because it was blacks who really sold the blacks. So now that's actually the Jews. Because this woman and her lack of intellectual consistency just provides us more and more sources of entertainment every single day. I watched that video. I mean, now I've watched it like 15 times, so I didn't laugh my head off, but the music's great. The editing of that's great. And it's just like, guys, get a life. Clock that this is somebody who just panders to people for views. And yes, back in the day, she was actually really good and really intellectually consistent. I'll give her credit. I really, really do think that I really did enjoy her. In fact, growing up, I'd often be like, oh, I wish I could be like Candace Owens. Like, I loved her. I loved her tenaciousness. I loved her ability to define things and to fight back against the kind of status quo. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. But now it's just gotten embarrassing.
You see, Candace, you had people that looked up to you, you clown. And you ruined it because you don't understand definitions of terms. You have people looking up to you. Even if you didn't agree with everything going on with Israel and decisions that were being made with their government, doesn't mean you go around talking about they were the ones responsible for all of African slavery in the United States. You do understand you live in the United States of America. That's under the continent of North America. Candace, why don't you just go ahead and just go buy some land, start your own country, take all your cult members with you, and get the hell on. You clearly don't care about our laws, our rights, protections we all have here. You think that you somehow it all comes from you. No, ma'am. No, girl. No, you alien. No, ma'am. Wherever home planet you came from, you might want to go back because your ideas is not lining up with our laws. This is crazy. She had people looking up to her. People that she just said, I wanted to be like her. And Candace, you single-handedly ruined your own image, your own career, your own credibility. Whatever integrity you had is gone. It's shot to hell. You ruined this yourself because you stopped reading and you became more sensational. And you wanted to keep up this trend of getting 2 to 3 million views on your videos. And now you're still not number 1. You can't make this up. She got bumped down to like number 28.
Like, it's humiliating. It's just plain old humiliation.
God.
Her getting on a podcast and saying that it was the Jews who controlled the slavery. I mean, for goodness sake, woman, come up with something more original. So here's the good news, guys. She's lying through her teeth, and there's just ample evidence of that. So her downfall, again, is already happening. Like, less and less and less people can take her seriously. But also,
let me explain something to you. When you cannot even spell your so-called cult leader's name correctly, I don't owe her anything. What do you think we're watching here? Did we not watch a Candace video? Are you late? Maybe you came in late. Go to the beginning of my live stream. We've already seen a whole video from her channel. And her name is spelled Candace. Your cult members are spelling your name wrong. Candice is Candice. Candice. Can you just make sure you're spelling her name right? Candace, I'm not going to keep correcting your cult members. You might want to tell them bots that they need to be reprogrammed. They need to spell your name right. All right, Candice.
None of the Israelis care, which I thought was absolutely wonderful to see. Just again, pure entertainment. And let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. I know we can't be bothered to listen to her on an intellectual level anymore because we're not wasting brain cells on her actual arguments, but we can mock the living daylights out of this embarrassment to America, right? Like, we can't just make fun of it, because it is. It is now just a pure source of entertainment. She wants to entertain the masses. Let us be entertained, but maybe not in the way that she is hoping. So thank you for that. Again, hit me in the comments if you want more entertainment videos.
I want more of this.
Now I just feel better about life, you know? I just feel better having watched that. Oh, our enemies are stupid. Not just evil. They're stupid sometimes. And that is fun to see. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Pushback.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Which
oh, shout out to Mira K. Oh, man. Do more videos like that, girl. Keep it coming. As a matter of fact, hopefully Mira K goes out and talks to more people. She's in Israel. Go out there and talk to them and ask even more people, have they ever heard of Candace Owens? Oh, that's got to be a reality check for you, Candace. I'm sorry, Candice. Candice. Candice, because that's how your cult members are spelling your name. Candice, it's got to be a reality check for you. Candice, they don't care that you even exist, girl. They don't care you're walking the earth. You can't make this up. Shout out to both sides here. He actually went over her Facebook Live video she's doing, but she won't bring her little ass onto YouTube, or at least upload these videos she's doing on Twitter X and on Facebook over to YouTube. Yeah, so he went over the video. I don't have Facebook either, so he went over this video, and we're going to check this out. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Facebook
you
and
guys
Twitter?
are hitting that like
she
button.
killing.
Yeah, hit that like button, you all. And I'm going to drop the video link in the chat. If I can get one of the mods to please drop the YouTube channel link for Mira K and for both sides. That would be awesome. And all the bots and the cult members know where Candace's YouTube channel is. So I don't have to promote that at all. And I'm not. You can't make this up. Oh, Candace. Candice. Can't make this up. He's on Facebook on the Fair Media. Yeah, I don't have Facebook at all. And I've tried my best to see if this was available and I could just download it or maybe record it. I haven't seen it yet out there. So I do want it though. Can you share the video link to LLC, please? Yes. Oh, can you email it to me? Email it to me if you don't mind, as file. Shout out to my mods. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and be respectful in the chat. Candice will definitely appreciate her bots misspelling her name. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Put a one in the chat where you can see it here.
In the game over there, she's dropping all kinds of gems. So don't give me this mess about she on vacation. She ain't on that much of a vacation. She's not on a regular vacation. She's on a professional vacation. She don't want to get dolled up in makeup and hairdo and camera and lights and crew. Nah, she want to do this on her own. Looks more authentic. Except when she lied. So we are going to show you something that she put on Facebook.
Like an alien.
And we're going to see if it has validity. Now, remember, she said it does. The title of this is so gross. I'm sorry. I think House in Habit is genuinely awful now. Tells me you probably agree with them before. Let's hear what's so awful about what she's saying. Remember, she is telling you something that's definitely true. Let's go.
Okay, so House and Habit getting caught in another lie, and I just want to wrap this up here because I'm just so grossed out. Like, I just don't know what is wrong with women. So she told everybody that she's the one that killed the article, and then she shared a screenshot that she sent to my PR person and was like, I killed the article because Olivia Nuzzi didn't think it was written well, which is, don't even get me started on this weird relationship between her and Olivia Nuzzi, or why Olivia Nuzzi was involved in editing this at all.
Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. I like making these. She is going to show you something, and a receipt. I mean, y'all gonna say it's receipt. She's gonna show you something, and she's gonna tell you it says something, and I'm gonna bet you money it doesn't say it. How much y'all want to bet? You ready? Let's see if I'm right.
But then her former writer, Emily, just confirmed in text messages that that's not what happened. And what she...
I don't see the link. Can you email it to me? One of you guys mind emailing it to me? Well, let me see. You probably already have. Yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see the link in the chat. So she debunked what she said about, because I'm reading your comment. She debunked what she said, her current claims about Jews and slavery. What? Oh, God bless. How you doing, Lambert? She did not sue Lead Story, so what did she do with all the donations for it? I think she needs to show where that money went immediately. She tried to sue, and she lost. They dismissed it for failure to state a claim. Lead Stories is kind of like that umbrella to USA Today and Gannett. So she did file a lawsuit, but she lost. Like hell, they dismissed that. Oh, we went over it. It was awesome. I had to make sure because they were listed as one of the co-defendants as an DBA or something like that. So yeah, she lost that. Gonna email it to LSE. Oh yes, thank you, please. Because I don't see the link. I don't know why. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, cool. Let's get back to it, y'all. This is gonna be good. So we'll go over that video tomorrow in the next live or later today because it's like 2 a.m. my time. Let's get.
Told me was true, which was that Olivia Nuzzi felt that the article was too conspiratorial. Well, it had to be conspiratorial because I don't have any dirt or any demons that I'm hiding from people, and I don't treat people meanly behind the scenes.
Candace.
Candace, girl.
Just listen. Lie number one. Okay. Lie number one. So I'm gonna now restart the whole thing. Let's see if going forward she lies again. Okay, we're gonna say that's gonna say what she didn't lie. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear. You're not mean to nobody. You're right, at all. Not even in your comment section. Of course not.
Candace, you are.
Didn't hear that. I didn't hear. You're not. Lie number one.
What she say?
Behind the scenes.
Hold on.
And what she told me was true, which was that Olivia Nuzzi felt that the article was too conspiratorial. Well, it had to be conspiratorial because I don't have any dirt or any demons that I'm hiding from people, and I don't treat people meanly behind the scenes.
You a damn lie. Y'all, she was so nasty when she did that interview with the reporter from CNN. You know, the one she didn't tell people about right away. That was about 16 days after Charlie Kirk was assassinated. After she lied about not taking on interviews with any media. And then lo and behold, September 26th, this interview pops out of nowhere that she had done 16 days after Charlie Kirk was assassinated. You know, then they had to debunk her even more by presenting emails where her and her team who should be named as co-defendants in lawsuits, actually sent information over to CNN to coordinate how the interview was going to go and what questions to ask. Candace flat out lied about not doing interviews with the media after Charlie Kirk died because she said that would be disgusting. She lied for no reason. Here's the thing. No one cared that she did an interview. People cared that she lied about not doing one. And it was unnecessary to lie about that. It was just a dumb lie to tell. That lie was so stupid. So why are you lying about this? So when that came out, people see, wow, she will lie about doing an interview. and she was so incredibly rude and disrespectful. She doesn't know how to debate. She overtalks everyone that she talks to. Look how she talked to Piers Morgan on his platform, and I don't even know why he keeps platforming her. But look how she talks to him. Over-talking him, trying to insult him, taking jabs at him. All because she kept lying literally in the same interview. And now she wants to say, I don't treat people meanly behind the scenes. You can't make this up. Y'all look at how both sides are so disturbed.
Candace.
Oh, man. I know, right?
Just listen.
This is crazy.
Lie number one. Okay. Lie number one. So I'm gonna now restart the whole thing. Let's see if going forward she lies again. Okay, we're gonna say that's just say what she didn't lie. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear. You're not mean to nobody. You're right at all. Not even in your comment section. Of course not. Definitely not behind the scenes.
Oh, right. Boy.
So they had to create a conspiracy.
Yeah.
But what bothers me about the language of the back forth between them is that she says Olivia thinks it needs to be a clean shot. Like, we need to kill Candace Owens cleanly. Like,
now remember, that's what she says. She's telling you that these people are writing that Candace Owens needs to be killed cleanly. Remember, that's what she said it says. Okay, let's see if that's true. Now that's a pretty hefty charge to be making on somebody, don't you think? That's pretty big. That's a pretty big deal. Someone she needs to be killed cleanly. All right.
Like they're assassins or something.
Oh. So let's read this. It happened. So she reads it and says, we absolutely cannot publish it as is. She says it sounds too conspiratorial and it's too all over. Too all over. Make sure you understand that it's too all over the place. She thinks it needs to be fine-tuned and there needs to be good points to be made with less. She offered to edit it, but would not want anyone to know. She would edit in the office. She said it's too 4chan or whatever. I'm not even finished and I'm over it. She said it should be a clean shot.
What?
Not a single thing is a 4chan. To be impactful,
you can't make
have
this
Olivia
up.
write it. I'm over the story. Sorry.
What the hell?
Now, can anyone tell me where in this statement did it mention at all inclination, insinuation, anywhere that Candace Owens should be killed cleanly?
Candace, you keep lying your ass off.
I just want you to just point it out to me in this where it says kill Candace Owens with a clean shot.
Candace, I told y'all words are hard for her. Didn't I tell y'all that? Candace needs to read a dictionary. Candace, you're going to have to upgrade from 2 to 3 syllable words up to like 4 and 5 syllable words. Maybe insinuation is too complicated for you, Candace, because I'm calling you what your bots and your cult members call you. That's what they say in my chat, because you can't make this up. I warned the bots and the cult members, when you come to my chat in the Lady Luck Club, you enter at your own peril. And my mods are only going to say once to keep it respectful. They're not repeating themselves. So Candace has an issue with reading vocabulary words and the English language. Candace, oh God, you thunkhead. There is nowhere in this message where it says to kill you with a clean shot. Nowhere. Why is it that you're obsessed over being shot or killed? What is wrong with you? You speak more about someone taking your life than anything else. The French aren't trying to take your life. They want to sue you. They want to take your money. Rightfully so. So should TPUSA, Erica Kirk, and everybody else. If you're going to make money on lying like hell on people, then they should have the right to sue you for that money you earned lying like hell on them. Why be scared of court? I thought you want subpoena power. You can't make this up. Candace is putting in imaginary words because those mushrooms are kicking the hell in. To all the Candy Ass cult members, we understand you want to stay in your alternate reality because you people stay high 24/7. Crack is whack. Candace. Whitney Houston said it best. Crack is whack. You have made too much money to ever do crack. Why would you want to do crack? Crack is whack. If Candace knew how to sing, boy, I'd be comparing her to Whitney Houston all damn day. Oh my God. Candace, where are you seeing those words in this message? Y'all, Candyland has got to be something else. You can't make this up. She literally is saying words that aren't there in writing. It's not there in print. Candace, a judge and a jury would look at this and say, you came to court for no reason because you're reading words that don't even exist. And you have no evidence or proof to say that this was what the message said. So if you went to court over this, you would lose like hell and have to pay out court and attorney's fees. Like you always do. You have a losing streak when it comes to legal matters because you don't know the law either. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's like she wants to accuse someone of committing a crime. I wouldn't let her up on this. I just wouldn't, because that's a horrible statement to make. To say that words that don't even exist somehow existed in this message. What the F is wrong with her? Candace, I think your batch of mushrooms went sour. It may have been laying next to the fruitcake for 2-3 months. You thought they were still good. Some edibles or something wrong. I don't know. Whatever the hell you high on. You need to switch to something else. You can't make this stuff up.
And I just I want to see it. Anyone point it out? Can you find it, please, in there? Now, what I hear, clean shot. I hear this is too conspiratorial, too all over the place. Clean it up. One clean shot, so I don't have any editing to do. Clean shot. Where does it say kill Candace Owens?
This is insane.
This lady, bro, perpetual victim.
Okay.
First, don't question
Disgusting.
her because you're attacking. Everybody's against me. The world against Candace.
Oh, yeah.
But you CIA and want war. You are one of the worst individuals when it comes to wanting war. You're like the kid on the playground that want to fight everybody, and then somebody walk up and do this. And you're like, hit me. Oh,
y'all, this is crazy.
I didn't even do anything. Oh, my gosh. That's you. You say you wanted war. What do you think happens in war, Candace? Oddly enough, these people ain't even talking the way you say they talking.
Oh, I got something.
This is your proof that they want to kill you. Maybe you'll clarify what you mean by kill. Maybe you meant kill your career, right? That's what you meant. Career. Definitely not like kill, right? You could mean kill, not kill, right? That's what you have to mean. I'm misinterpreting this. Has to be. Let's find out.
You can't make this stuff up.
A clean shot like they're an assassination squad.
Oh, God.
Well, maybe I was wrong. No, she's going to clarify it. She meant career. Let's find out. Career, right?
Okay.
Career. Uh-huh.
So my genuine question here is why?
Why what?
Okay, so emails just came to my spam, y'all. I'm sorry. So okay, let me see if I can get the video. Hold on. Okay, that's the Dennis Prager video. Is there a Facebook for this Facebook video here? Do you all have that? Y'all, this is so crazy. That's what I was looking for here. Well, we got the Dennis Prager. We'll go over that one tomorrow. I got that one. Thank you so much, Mira. I appreciate you, honey. Shout out to you. I'm sorry, the email went to my spam, y'all. So I got the Dennis Prager where she debunked herself. The link in the body of the email for the Facebook video, the one we're watching. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. I see the video Israel does not want you to see. Okay, that's something. Okay, yeah, I see that one. We'll go over that one tomorrow. Anyone have this Facebook video here that she just did a couple days ago? Does anyone have that raw video footage? If you do, please email it to me. I appreciate you all. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. If it's a link in the chat, I don't see it. I don't know why. I'm not able to see links. I'm so sorry. Candace always blames someone else. No, always, no matter what. Greetings, LLC. How you doing, Stacy? What's going on? Y'all, this is something else. No, that not that one. She clearly has never been punched. I hadn't watched the soap. Oh, Melinda said, oh, just sent it. Awesome. Okay, hold on. Awesome. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna let this one play while I try to, because it may have gone to my spam. I don't know why. I don't see it yet. Once it come up, we're gonna go to that. But let's finish this up with both sides. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button. And please understand, to all the new people, the candy asses and the bots and all of that, you're in the Lady Luck Club. No one tells me how to rock it when it comes to my content. That's just an FYI. But I appreciate you all for tuning in. Hit the like button.
Like, why even speak like this? What is wrong with journalism and journalists today and people who pretend to be independent that they would even plot like this? I've never met Olivia Nuzzi in my life. I've done nothing to Olivia Nuzzi. Who put me on her radar?
What?
You!
Candace, girl, she high as hell.
I feel like a damn Power Ranger. You put you on the radar, dummy. You did it. It was all you. You wanted war. You wanted to fight everybody. You.
Child.
Am I
high? No, she's high.
You put you there. Ironically, you talk about
Candace, that is proof. At this point, most sane people think you're high as hell, girl. What the heck is she smoking, y'all? Candace, crack is whack. Your mushrooms are expired. They got to be old. Y'all, this is why these people want to live in the land of delusion. In Candyland, they're high as hell. They're making up words. You can't make this
about journalism when you don't have a single understanding about journalism. You spent the last 3 months doing anything but journalism. Hit piece after hit piece after hit piece after hit piece. And you called yourself an investigative journalist.
Dear
Pot,
Lord.
meat, kettle. Who uses language like this? I don't know. You. Hey, Ben, aren't you ashamed to be alive? Who would say something like that if you don't want the person to go off himself?
That's crazy stuff right there, Candace.
What is wrong with you?
That's so evil.
Secondarily, I know it's your own home phone camera and stuff like that, but fix the angle, girl. Stop. I know it ain't that much up inside. That's not education. Just change the camera. Put it up like this so it makes this look a little smaller. Not down here. You work in front of the camera for so long and you still can't figure out the phone? You put yourself in this position and you wondering how people are coming after you.
Yep.
I've never done anything to House and Habit but been kind and accepting to her. Why are you talking about taking down a mom of 4 who's in the middle of Tennessee, minding her own business?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Candace, you about to, okay, see? Hold on. Hey, bro, I got your back. Let me handle this right quick. Candace. All that sugar booger you snorting up you and Boys Club. Well, he's dreaming, of a land where it's raining men 24/7. Let me explain something to you, you heifer. No one cares at all about how you feel when you lie like hell on not only an entire company that is now spearheaded by a mom of 2. But then when you go after the same person who's now a widow and her daughter is still asking, when is my daddy coming back home? And you don't give 2 craps about that. You brought on this clown ass Mitch Snow on your show, who is close to getting $250,000 because fundraising. Just to say that Erica Kirk somehow is involved because you didn't have the ball sack to say it yourself. Because George would enjoy you with that ball sack. And now you want to sit here and say words exist in a message that does not exist at all. And then try to put it on your 4 kids as if they're the cause of why you feel like you just need to lie like hell. No one told you to do that. Having babies and giving birth does not make you lie like hell. It's you that's causing you to lie like hell. Just because your vocabulary is extremely limited down to a, but, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. I mean, any term that's more than 2 syllables, you can't comprehend. And you definitely don't look up anything in a dictionary. The concept of you thinking that you're the only one with freedom of speech and expression and freedom of the press, equating to you just saying whatever the hell you want, and then you F around and find out when the French president has to sue your ass in court. Because you yourself seems like you're more so projecting from Brigitte Macron, where you're taking her motherhood away by saying she didn't give birth to her 3 kids. It's absolutely hypocritical. The word of the month in the Lady Luck Club is hypocrisy. Candace, I'll give you a moment to define that on dictionary.com, even though that might be difficult for you as well. Pronunciate your words, Carol. You can't make this up. You think I feel anything about chewing her ass out? I do not. I do this for fun, Candace. No one had to pay me $7,000, and I'm still waiting on that check. Your audience lies like hell. They can't even show evidence of proof of you getting 1 degree, let alone 2. When are you going to prove to people that you actually went back to school and finished? Where's this FBI text message again of you saying that your life is in danger? But you asking why someone's still alive. Why do you think that people care that you're still walking this earth? Whole countries are banning you one at a time. While you still can't tell us the difference between a continent and the country of Angola. You can't make this up. I can keep going, girl. I could keep going. Candace, you're not smart and competent enough to keep up with half of the things that's going on around you. That's why in your reality, where you're on another planet, and not even the planet, just the moon that goes around the planet, you sit here and concoct up these sensational stories. And you don't even want to read information to even support anything that you say. You don't mind telling a lie. It's like breathing air for you. It's pathological at this point. And I understand that's a complex term, pathological. You can just add that down to another word that you need to define. But what we're not seeing are words where someone is telling you or saying that someone should take a clean shot on you and take your life. I told you, I don't even want you to shut up I want you to understand what you're doing is giving somebody evidence to use against you in a court of law when they get ready to sue the hell out of your ass. Take it like a champion. Remember, you said, sue me, I want subpoena power. You can't even remember what the hell you say day by day in these videos. And when someone plays these videos back to back and debunk you with your own words used against you, then you want to get mad about it and say, everybody's against me and I'm a mom of 4. That's not going to fly in court. Judge Rennie will laugh at you along with the rest of us. I can keep going. Oh, I'm going in. Candace, you're sitting here doxing people. You're sending your dumb goons and your cult members. Brainless simps are defending you at all costs like they're married to you. They're not even getting the benefit of being able to play with your ball sack. And except for you all day, every day on social media. And for what? For them to get more views, clicks, likes, and money. At the very least, if this was you're doing all of this for, own up to it. Stop shying away from it like a coward. We all know you are jealous and envious of Erica Kirk. And you attacking her, it's not going to get you anywhere. It just makes you look even more insecure and less confident of who you are. Whatever that may be. Because, like you said, you're an alien. Girl, I could keep going. You're also American ignorant. These are the words she used. So we just use them right back. Candace Owens has admitted to being an alien and American ignorant. So we shall treat her like she's both. And this alien who's American ignorant is sitting here imagining words in a message that no one else sees but her and her candy-ass cult members and the dumb bots that still fail to spell her name correctly. I could keep going. You can't make this stop. Y'all, these poor kids are being homeschooled, by the way. I'm so glad you said that. C-Star, she homeschools kids too young to go to school. Make that make sense. Exactly. Kids are being homeschooled by this heifer who refuses to look up definitions of terms. And her cult still keep mispronouncing and misspelling her name. Because Candace is just absolutely hilarious. We'll go with that. This is why I keep warning them to spell check before they come into my chat, and they won't do it. So we're going to go with that. Candace obviously is having a yeast infection day to day and forgets things that she said and also forgets how to read. Candace, those words aren't there in writing. It's not in print. So the best outcome you can hope for is that if you get sued, whenever that happens again, they just decide to settle with you and not go through a full trial. Something we all hope for. I welcome the sheer and utter embarrassment of Candace having to sit in front of a jury and be placed under oath. We all want that to happen, girl. Raise that right hand and sit here and say you're going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And then proceed to lie like hell. We'll wait. It won't take long. She's incapable of just reading. Reading is fundamental, Candace. Oh, man. All right. We're going to let, his name is Marlon. Oh, yeah. We're going to let Marlon go in. I just had to go in first. I just had to do it. Oh, my God. Candace can't read.
Minding your own business?
Girl, bye, Felicia.
Candy. Come on now. Candy.
Girl, bye.
Your own business.
Oh, man.
I'm just a mama of 4. I'm just in my basement.
It's just a mama of 4. I know,
Tennessee. Right? Oh, Lord. Okay.
And being nothing but kind to you. Because I covered Blake Lively, you sick, disturbed human being. and you think that me and Megyn Kelly are trying to be you because we covered the most trending story, one of the most trending stories of this year? Is that why you're going after Tucker? You're going to hit him? It's got to be a clean.
Don't listen here. Look here. Don't cap. 1, 2, 3. You got to learn how to spell. Leeching is 2 E's, not an A. You understand? You took a photo of someone hugging somebody and said, oh, it's no integrity in that. And yet, you don't think Candace has integrity? All the photos she put up of her leaning all into Charlie Kirk. What about that rap video she did? You have any problems with her in that rap video? Leaning all over this rapper. Who knows who that guy is? I still don't even know who the rapper is. Candace was in a rap video. You go look at that and look at her half dressed in that. And then you come back. Once you've learned how to spell the word leeching, then you can repost a comment. We're still going to laugh at it. You can't make this up. This is a
clean shot. You got to hit him hard. You guys just all disgust me. Like, I'm just like, I am so grossed out by what modern journalism has become. Like, that is just straight up seeing some Megan Twohey need a clean shot against Justin Baldoni type stuff.
Yeah, you don't get the hell on without it. Sit your ass down. You don't even know what to say.
There is little that surprises me much anymore.
I know.
Except for this one. This one definitely surprises me.
Oh, child.
Like genuinely surprises me, and I'm a wee bit confused actually about a lot.
This is insane. Candace, this is crazy, girl.
Like when I say I'm confused, I really mean I'm confused.
Ooh, child.
Can anyone tell me one question? Just one question. And trust me, it's a legit question, and I hope people can answer me this.
I haven't.
If your theory about this video,
hey,
and I know you're going to come and say it, so I want to make sure I put this to rest first. If you're coming to say old, okay, it's a little old video. Listen carefully to me. When people like Candace do things in the public eye that get traction, and they go after people that have nothing to do with them,
Candace,
but then tell you that they're minding their own business, other people are doing what she's doing, which is going after somebody else while they're minding their own business. Why would she then have a problem with them doing what she is doing?
Because hypocrisy.
And anybody now, mind you, this isn't the first time that Candace has had problems with people questioning her motives and what she does.
Hypocrisy.
This is par for the course. If y'all want to act like this is nothing, this is new. It's not new. This is not a new video. Okay, this is resurfacing. Why? Please, and this is on her page. So don't come to me. Somebody just went and found this. This is hers.
Child.
Why is stuff like this resurfacing? Can anyone tell me? Anyone want to take a guess? I'll help you out. It's resurfacing because of the kinds of things that Candace is now espousing. Candace is now doing the exact same thing she did in this video, which is what? I didn't do anything. Remember the X space that she had? I don't know what y'all are talking about. I never. What? No, not me. Deflect. And now, victim.
Child. That's all she do.
Anyway,
Play the
continue.
victim.
Let us know what you really think. Come on.
Anyways, I just want you guys to know that this is how people think. And so when you're reading pieces now, just know that the overwhelming majority of journalists and people that are pretending to give you commentary think like that.
Right.
They are deranged people who probably...
Candace, you are high as hell and you're an alien. And no one owes you a damn thing, girl. No one. We do this for fun. We don't even listen. It's 7,000 or not. We do this for fun. It's your cult members that keep saying we're going to get a bunch of money. No one asked for Israel to pay us 7,000. Your cult members are the ones saying that we're going to get this money. When the hell are they going to send it? You can't make this. I don't see a music video. Can you all listen? Email me the link to that music video. He did a music video. That's awesome. We want to see that. Candace is the one walking around here doing all this, bringing all this stuff up. She creates this nonsense instead of her just, let me take out some time to actually spend with these 4 kids I gave birth to. No, what does she say? You know, I feel like a bad mom because I've been crying so much over Charlie Kirk. I don't know what to do. I basically just feel like I've neglected my children. What you mean? So you feel like a bad mom and you neglected them because you're crying to the point where you are actually saying this out loud. I don't know any real mother that will say at any point they feel like they've neglected their children and they feel like a bad mother. Like the stuff she says, it's like, wow, that's so stupid. But her cult members, they praise this stuff on and then they try to divert from, the point when they realize, yeah, this was pretty dumb what she said. Or she flat out lied, because we're still waiting for them to show us the words that she said listed in that message. She literally stated words that were not read in that message. A clean shot to kill her. Where are those words at? They can't even go to a message and prove the point. They just talk about something else random. Like, we're not talking about nothing else outside of Candace in this video. I'll be honest with you. Candace is full of crap. She been lying like hell from day one. And she want to blame it on her 4 kids. Those kids, they have nothing to do with this Candace. If anything, you should be thinking about Erica Kirk's 2 kids she had with Charlie Kirk. You know, the man you were truly in love with. Can't make this up.
Should all be put on Psych 5150 holds, because when there's absolutely no reason for you to go after someone and you're using language like that and you're colluding with your friends and you're pulling in Meghan McCain and you're like, how can we just lie and take down this person who does nothing, wants to be with none of you?
Candace, you do nothing. You don't even read now, because you're clearly saying something is in this message that does not exist. The statement you've made does not exist in the message. So when you come down off that high, then you should go live. Right now, you doing these high lives like this. It's starting to backfire on your ass because it's just used against you. Yeah, but keep on going with these high lives. You're stuck on these mushrooms.
He's not competing with you guys for dinner reservations in Washington, D.C. or L.A. I'm literally just trying to raise my kids. And that's how you come at me.
She said she neglects them, though, to cry. And she feels like a bad mom. Girl, bye, Felicia. Girl, bye, Felicia.
Candace.
Ooh, child.
If only the now you could hear you now.
Good girl.
If only the now you could hear you. Let's go back through all that stuff you just said. Going after somebody that didn't have anything to do with you, never mentioned you, not in competition with you.
She don't even read books to her kids no more.
Who did that? Who was that? What? Oh, wait, that was you. That was you, wasn't it? That was you. You do that. So you're talking to yourself, preaching to the choir.
She ain't raising no kids.
At least we're not the ones critiquing Candace anymore. Candace is. I am glad that sometimes we can look back at ourselves, at our old life, and realize I was wrong. But Candace won't do that. Candace will ignore this. Tell us more.
And then you lie to my PR agent like you're the one who killed the story, when in reality, after Olivia Nuzzi got involved, your writer, so I'm not interested in doing it anymore.
Let me see. Did you do something like that? Oh, the court case with the Macrons. Yeah.
Go back. I know when she started lying, when she started slurring her speech. Y'all see how she said this? Pay attention.
Let me see. Did you do something like that?
Hold on.
Ignore this. Who did that? Who was that? What? Oh wait, that was you. That was you, wasn't it? That was you. You do that. So you're talking to yourself, preaching to the choir. Hey, at least we're not the ones critiquing. Candace, if only the now you could hear you now. If only the now you could hear you. Let's go back through all that stuff you just said. Going after somebody that didn't have anything to do with you, never mentioned you, not in competition with you. Who did that? Who was that? What? Oh wait, that was you. That was you, wasn't it? That was you. You do that. So you're talking to yourself, preaching to the choir. Hey, at least we're not the ones critiquing Candace anymore. Candace is. I am glad that sometimes we can look back at ourselves.
Because I've been trying to find this Facebook Live video. I even sent him a comment like, "Can you please tell me where you got this from?" He did this on January 2nd. So I want to say this was 2 days ago. Y'all see, I left a comment right here. I said, "Can you tell me what this is?" So I left both sides of the comment. Hopefully he'll respond or see it or something. I don't know. But I literally have tried to find this raw video myself, and I can't. And I don't have Facebook, and I'm not getting it. Yeah, y'all can have Facebook, child.
At our old life and realize I was wrong. But Candace won't do that. Candace will ignore this. Tell us more.
And then you lie to my PR agent like you're the one who killed the story, when in reality, after Olivia Nuzzi got involved, your writer said, "I'm not interested in doing anymore."
Let me see. Did you do something like that? Oh, the court case with the Macron.
This is old?
Yeah. I'm not a journalist. I'm an opinion piece.
Where is this? Wait a minute. Anyone seen this? It's old? Yeah, that's how, oh my God. I'm just going on when he did the video. This is 6 months old. Get out of here. See, this like, y'all see this? I'm telling y'all today, premiered January 2nd. So, okay, this is when he premiered it. I have been asking him, can he tell me the link? Resurface clip where Candace reacts to internal messages involving House Inhabit, Olivia Nuzzi, and editorial disagreements. Oh my God. Y'all, she's been saying that people trying to come after her for 6 months. So her bringing up the French and the Macrons and the French Legionnaires again, once again, is a recycled conspiracy theory. Candace, you've been saying somebody trying to come after you for 6 months. Why do you feel the need to keep saying that? That is the absolute worst way to get attention. Y'all, this is something else. I can't find the video. See my above comment? Hold on. I've tried to find this video on Facebook, but it's not there. It's from House Inhabit, which was back in March 2025 when they were disputing. Oh, okay. So what? They're not disputing now, or they took this down? How did he get it? Eric Klein said he wants to talk about Teslas. I don't care about Teslas. Teslas don't pay my rent. What are you talking about? You're talking about Teslas. Why don't you phone up, Elon Musk and ET and have the conversation with you about Teslas? You can't make this up. Yeah, it's something else. Candace is a gossip and a liar. She's been on this for 6 months about somebody trying to take her. What the heck? This is something else. News cycle slow, huh, Candace? I know, right? Marlon wants to interview her. He does. If he does, y'all, I will watch it. I know hell she can't come over here, but I'll watch it because I know he's gonna be funny. Oh my God. Don't spare her a thing. Y'all, this is crazy. Lisa says Candace posted this old video up herself. Who knows why she reposted it? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so he just premiered it 2 days ago. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't have Facebook, so I have no idea what's going on over there. Candace does the weirdest, dumbest stuff too. Who knows why she does anything she does? Because Candace be Candicing. Crack is wick.
Hey, look, don't blame me. Do not get mad at me. Get
Lord.
mad at her.
Candace.
She's talking about herself. How dare she do that?
You're completely disturbed. I just hate all of these people so much.
Hate.
I really do.
She keeps saying hate everybody.
Let's read the rest of it. Hey, have Olivia write it. I'm over the story. Sorry. I don't care. I think it's fine. Opinions and stuff. I don't care about this topic anymore. It's old news. She liked a lot of it. Says other stuff takes away. It's not even effing done. This is her. Crisis King.
Y'all, Candace cusses like a sailor, by the way. And I'm not saying that I want to keep using profanity, but she cusses like a sailor. This girl cusses more than anything. So don't let Bone Quisha fool y'all, okay? That's one of her personalities. I feel like Bone Quisha might be one of the main personalities because Bone Quisha is ghetto as hell and cusses like a sailor. It is what it is. Candace, you're still bad at this, heifer. That's why you stealing my quips because she knows. I know she watches my stuff. I don't sit here. I'm not gonna cater to Candace. Girl, your cult members are misspelling your name. You ought to find it to be hilarious or insulting or both. Who knows? Candace is hood. Bonquisha. When Bonquisha comes to the forefront, that's what you get. F-bombs dropped all over the place because you just can't make this stuff up. Candace, we're both laughing at you, girl.
Just saying. Really annoyed she's reading my draft. I think that's not the point. Before I even edited it,
oh God,
you are way too emotional over regular editing stuff.
Bonquisha.
And for people that are saying like, oh, it's just jealousy. Okay, yeah, okay. We get it. She's a lunatic. She's jealous. She's deranged. We proved all of that in about 5 seconds because she couldn't even write a normal DM without threatening to like investigate a secret princess connection between me and some secret wealth.
Thank you for the input. We need to check into that. This is rich. This is the best ever.
Candace, I want DNA done on you. I want an MRI of her brain. You know, this whole alien thing, I honestly believe it. Candace, we don't speak alien, okay? We just don't speak alien. Candace, Bonquisha, we don't speak alien. You just tapped that. This girl is so hot. Y'all look at her big old eyes and that big ass forehead. Candace. You gotta remember that you're here on Earth. If you're gonna live amongst humanity, the least you can do is carry a dictionary with you. What are you talking about? She just goes from one subject to another with ease. I mean, no break in between, not even a hard, deep breath, and then let's switch topics. Like she doesn't even warn people. She's switching topics. Candace, you might talk like that on your home planet, but you can't do that here. People are going to think you're really crazy. Clearly, you're hot.
This is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for Candace to talk about Candace. I know she's not talking about Candace, but she's talking about people that currently act like current Candace. Isn't that weird? Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with this girl?
If she could only hear herself now.
Exactly.
This is gold. This is what you call a landmine field of, if anybody steps, poof, poof, going. Leprechauns would be jealous at this point. We already passed the edge of the rainbow.
Oh, that's another good way to spell it.
But
Sam.
it's larger than that because there are
Much.
people who don't have a platform like me.
No.
Okay. Smaller accounts, smaller moms who are doing stuff, whatever it is, mom sleuths, who have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who can't fight back and
Yeah.
use their voice and show what's happened. And we have to be able to weed these lunatics out of political discussion. Like,
Candace, you don't talk about political things at all, Candace. You won't even talk about what's going on with Christians in other countries losing their lives. She hasn't said anything about Venezuela. She doesn't talk about other things. She could, but she doesn't, because limited reading ability. Y'all, this other information will require for her to have to actually read what's in the news. And she wants to make up her own thing, like these fairy tale princesses in castles, because Rapunzel has let down her hair. Then Candace accidentally stepped on it. You can't make this. Rapunzel. Give me your weave.
Silence. Call for censorship.
Girl,
Wait a minute. Didn't you just get mad at Ben Shapiro for wanting, and he didn't even say it like that. Weird. I find it weird. I find it weird that you got mad at Ben for using the same language as you. I find it weird. Hold on.
Found it. Yes. Oh, dear Lord.
My pearls. I find it weird.
Oh,
yesterday, like before I saw those messages, I was like, whatever, she's crazy. Yeah. Park it away. Yeah, now I'm like, this woman does not deserve to have a platform.
Oh, wow.
Like, you do not deserve to have a platform.
Wow.
Why are you slurring your speech, Candace? Y'all, it's a wonder how that little neck is holding up that bobblehead. Candace, that alien head is just filled with hot air at the top. You clearly see how it just inflates wider and wider as it gets to the top of her scalp. Girl. You just didn't even try to make a brain when you came down here. Oh, Lord. You don't get to sit here and say who should and should not have a platform. It's just not how free speech works. Obviously, this is coming from someone who doesn't care about defamation either. So, you don't get to dictate that. You don't pay whomever you're talking about, the princess in the tower, Rapunzel, Meghan McCain, you don't pay their mortgage. You don't pay their bills. You don't dictate anything. People in Israel that you hate doesn't even know that you exist. Yeah, let that sink in, girl.
Look at that
bobblehead, girl.
Candace calling for censorship.
Chabu.
Huh. My. How to turn the tables. I declare bankruptcy.
Yeah. You can't make this sound.
Oh, okay.
If you were willing to just lie and ask somebody to dig and create and make something up for someone who has been nothing but kind to you, like,
wow. That would be Turning Point USA. What?
I'd sue her ass. Woo, yes. Email it to me, please.
This? The new year is starting off really good. And the new year is jumping in with some, plunging, polar. Wow.
Oh, my God.
That's good stuff.
You just don't deserve to have a platform.
You don't.
And lastly, what I want to say is I do not excuse Emily Hagan on this. I just appreciate that she called me and told me the truth. And now it's all checking out. She said, I hated you because of this, blah, blah, blah. And Jess wanted this to be explored. And then Olivia Nuzzy got involved. And I didn't want to do this piece anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Candace, you don't care that you brought on Mitch Snow. He's still raising money, by the way, $250,000. And he lied. He did not provide any evidence that he saw Erica Kirk or Brian Harpel or Cabot Phillips on anywhere. A hotel, military base, I don't care, pick one. No evidence of it. Of all the cameras between the hotel and the military base, he had a cell phone on him. He took a selfie of himself outside somewhere. But he didn't take a photo of these people that he claimed he could not recognize from TPUSA. Can y'all imagine that? In that same conversation, Mitch Snow said, I wouldn't be able to recognize anybody from TPUSA except Charlie Kirk. How did he recognize Cabot Phillips, Brian Harple, and Erica Kirk? If I can't recognize people from a specific organization, let's say they work for the world of Coca-Cola. If I don't know who works as the CEO, CFO, and the COO of Coca-Cola Inc., that means I can't even give you a description of how these people look, right? So if you give me a bunch of photos and you sit them in front of me, if I have no idea what they look like, then there's no way I can give you a description of these people. I can't say what their eyes look like or their hair color or if it's long or short, if they're short or tall, if they're slender or, medium weight or if they're overweight. I can't tell you anything about these people because I don't know how they look, remember? And that's what he said. I don't know how anyone at TPUSA looks except Charlie Kirk. So even with her showing him photos, he still should have said, I don't know who that is. I don't know how the head of security looks. So I can't tell you if this is the person. I don't know how this so-called representative looks, from Nevada. Oh, what was it, Nevada? Because I don't know who that person is. All of a sudden, he could recognize some sort of congressman from Nevada. Of all states, Nevada. The head of security and some guy named Cabot Phillips. But he couldn't recognize anyone except Charlie Kirk. It's so ridiculous. He literally said that in the video. This is why I have the captions on every time I have to listen to Candace because she lies like hell. All that hot air coming in out of her ears. That's how aliens breathe, you all. Aliens from wherever she came from, they breathe out their ears. They also pee out their ears too. You can't make this up. And she sit here and lies with ease. And didn't even fact check him in real time to say, wait, you mean that you can recognize a couple people? You probably just don't know their names. Like something. Nope. Logic goes out the window because Candace doesn't have a brain. Candace has mush sitting in her skull. Hence the deformed shape. Can't make this up. Girl, you can kiss my ass. Okay, how you
like she needs to go to church, she needs to confess it, and she needs to turn around her life by starting to tell the truth about people. And her
Candace
excuse to me was that and it's not an excuse, but her being more honest about why she acted like that is she said that's just the environment of House and Habit. Everyone's competing, everybody's mean, everybody's a mean girl, and she was just in the spirit of the company that she worked at. Whatever, like it doesn't excuse her actions either. It's just so shocking because behind the scenes, House and Habit was so nice to me. Like Jessica was so nice to me. I was so nice to her. I was like, we should collaborate, all of this stuff. So what
is Candace defined to be nice? Because Candace lying like hell is not nice. It's not nice at all. See, I can make fun of the shape of your head because you claim to be an alien. But lying, when you can't even provide evidence to back up what you're saying, and then you can be debunked. What do you've been weaponizing off the death of someone for almost 4 months. And you still can't tell us who the shooter is that pulled the trigger on the gun because you don't want to believe it's Tyler Robinson. And you want this man to get off on this case. Something is wrong with her. Just because Boys Club enjoys its raining men all day doesn't mean that Tyler Robinson should walk free. Something. Boy, he don't pay her no attention in that house.
Read these messages
Yeah.
and like talking about how it needs to be a clean shot, knowing fully well, like when this is all going down, I'm 8 months. It's just really, really disturbing, and everyone should be disturbed by it.
Exactly.
I want that face right there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Show. There you go. Sometimes we all need to reflect. Sometimes we need to look back at our former selves and the things we used to think and realize that we became the very thing that we always used to call out as dreadful, demonic, evil, vile. Sometimes we need to look back at ourselves and realize we are the same person that we denounce now.
XYT. God.
Maybe Candace ought to take a look at herself in the mirror. Michael Jackson style. I'm starting with the...
Hey! Oh, man. Hold on.
Man in the mirror. Just make sure it's not one of those.
I want to make sure I clip him good. Oh, yeah. Candace. This is the money shot. Y'all, we might have to send this back to her home planet. Oh, man. Y'all. Then she got the part in the middle of her hair. You can't make this up. Candace needs a whole meal. George, at some point, you might have to tell Candace to make herself a sandwich. Candace, you can't sit here and tell me that you're not high as hell right now. This girl is high on something. The crack rocks or something else.
The circus mirrors that does this, okay? That's not a good look for you. You want the regular mirror.
Oh, I got
one that you get from Tiffany's because you got the money for that.
Oh, dear Lord.
Make sure, Candace, that you self-evaluate for 2026. Okay, go back, listen to the dumb stuff you used to say, and then go back even further to the stuff that you say that is actually dumb stuff, and you're now doing it.
I did not.
Glad we had this conversation, Candace. I'm so glad. I can't tell you how happy I am that we had this conversation.
Child.
Don't deserve a platform. Wow. Hey, look, again, I didn't say anything in this video. I simply agreed with Candace. That's what y'all want me to do, right? I'm agreeing with Candace. 100%. Man, look, she's right. She's right. Now I want you Candyites to apply Candace's logic to Candace.
Child boo. You asking them to break math.
Brand new year, brand new start, from scratch, get her done, resolutions, hit the gym.
Gosh, you asking the candy ass cult members to grow brains and learn to read, tap out of their reality, their alternate reality. They got to give up those mushrooms. You know, they just sit and be high as hell all day. They're so delusional. Drugs is the only thing that can be explained. I don't even know if I want half these people to return back to us mentally. They might create an epidemic. Maybe they should stay gone. If they're off in, Candyland and La La Land, wherever they are, wherever their minds have traveled to, I'm okay with them staying the hell there. Because when they come to my chat, they can't even spell her name correctly. Because Candace, I guess, sounds more fun when you're high. Candace, it's like, this is how high they are. And they copy and paste the same thing over and over again. They are literally misspelling their own cult leader's name repeatedly because they're that damn high. They're like, oh, Candace. Oh, the colors, man. Candace. Yeah. They're stuck there. Leave them there. I don't have any expectations of these idiots. I just, not even to spell her name correctly. Or you spell check. No, they gone, man. They gone.
Be your old self. Hey, look, if that's you, and you want to take this advice, please feel free to do so. But man, look, we came across it, and it struck us as odd that this is Candace talking to Candace about Candace, and she didn't even realize it. Life is indeed stranger than fiction.
Yes, it is.
We'll catch you on the next one.
That was awesome. That was so good. She did a snippet. Is it on her show? Where is it? You let me know where it is. It's, I haven't seen anything. Oh God. She took a photograph of the highway. Is it on Twitter X? Who, child? Yeah, Mommy Slew's drinking box wine. Is it on Twitter X? Maybe it's on Twitter X. It's a Tarek say you made me snort laughing. Y'all know they walking around just psychedelic as hell. They're seeing colors that we don't even know exist. Candace. Girl, they can't stop thinking about them ice rocks. Who is attacking who? They just say all kinds of. They use the profile names. Don't even make sense. Oh, God. Somebody speaking Russian. We don't understand it. What are you saying to me? I don't speak Russian. How you can you translate that? Oh dear Lord. I'm sorry. She could be asking something legitimate. I just don't know what it is. Oh Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh Lord, y'all listen. The only thing you can do at Candace is laugh at her. That's all you can do. She went to Fort Chatuka. I can't believe it. Candace, why didn't you go to UVU? Go to your room, Candace. See, Star sent you to your room. Candace, go to your room. Go to bed. Go to bed, Candace. Go to bed. George is not paying her 2 cents of attention. I'm going to tell you all that right now. All right. He's looking at photos of Boy George, the singer. You can make this up. Oh, that's Swiss National Bank. You're supposed to be telling me some bank accounts. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't really like him. I turned it off when he was on. Your comment didn't translate to English. Yeah, we didn't get the comment. Forget the box wine on Boom Shuffle. Yeah, they on something hard. Hard and heavy. This is crazy. Who is slandering you? You understand the definition of slander. You use terms like that in my chat. You better understand what it means. Slander is provable false statements. An opinion is not slander. Especially when you're saying someone's slandering you. That means you should be able to prove that it's provably false. The onus would be on you when you make this assertion against my mods in my chat. I hope you understand that. So if you're going to slander, you say someone's slandering, I want the evidence to prove that it was provably false, whatever my mod said about you. Evidence. That was the key word of the month, last month. This month is hypocrisy. It's so ridiculous. So you see the Gen X pay for older siblings to get that sweet crap. Oh my God. You don't have to. I don't care. They act like I care about somebody. No, I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to definitely laugh at Candace for hours to come. Oh yes. I don't care if her cult members like it or not. I don't give a damn. Not one. I want you to know that. That's said with love. Pat Rogers. Said with love. Don't give a damn. She posted a photo of the exit sign and said she can't wait for Monday's show. Oh God. That means she's getting off this topic. Is that what it means? God. Candace. Why are you posting an exit sign up when you're the one that entered this idiot into the chat? That being Mitch Snow. No one told you to bring him up. You concocted this nonsense. You and Mitch Snow sat down and you said, okay, here's what you're going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Then I'm going to say something about some photos. And then you're going to say you don't know who these people are until now because it's convenient. And then I'm going to show you the photos. And then you're going to confirm them. And then we're going to help you raise $250,000. Got it? He said, yes. Good. That's it. So based on the conversation and the way it flowed, and him contradicting himself, saying he would not be able to recognize anyone at TPUSA except Charlie Kirk, and then proceeds to recognize other people affiliated with TPUSA and a congressman out of nowhere. A random state congressman, just random. A random congressman or senator, whatever he was, from Nevada. Not from the state of Utah, where Charlie Kirk was assassinated, or in Arizona, where TPSA headquarters is. No, Nevada. Because for some reason, of all the congressmen, of all the people between the Senate and the House of Reps, this is the one he's got to point out because reasons. But he couldn't recognize anyone else from TPUSA. He should not have been able to recognize Brian Harple, Cabot Phillips, or Erica Kirk, right? Yep, including the wife. You know how many companies are out there that we don't know how their spouses look? Coca-Cola, for instance. I don't know how the spouse of the CEO of Coca-Cola looks. Whether it be male or female. I don't even know who the CEO is. So if I can't recognize them, no one is going to be able to show me a photo and then I'm sitting here saying, yeah, that's him or her. If I don't know who they are, I don't know who they are. It's that simple. I know that's a lot of brain power to use to understand that very basic concept for the Candy Ass cult members, because reading is not fundamental for them at all. It just isn't. Getting high as hell, maybe drinking that box wine because Candace tells them to do so, whatever. But they don't read shit. And they certainly do not listen to what's being said. They're just rah-rahing it all, rooting everything on, but not really paying attention. Words don't matter to them. It's like making sounds, gaga goo goo. All of them need a baba and a bakey. That's why we just laugh at Candace, because it gets to a point where what kind of response does she want us to give when she's sitting here calling for someone to lose their platform, but yet she's got a whole lawsuit of defamation being filed against her, and somehow she's thinking everyone wants her to shut up. No, girl, we want you to keep giving us evidence. Candace, make sure you give us all the evidence to use against you in court. Keep on talking, heifer. You can't make this up. Saying I do mushrooms and slander your ma said it. That's slander. Prove you don't do mushrooms then. I don't know. What do you want? What the hell? We get slandered all the time if that's the case. Yeah, I'm sure. Let me show you one. Because, we want to do that. Here, from Pat Rogers. So I should just call this slander? This is the most BS I've ever listened to because, they say Christ is king, but then they cuss like hell. Women hating on women because he doesn't understand the definition of the word hating. Just because you have melanin don't make you one of us. Because melanin is one of us, is somehow now I'm not black. Candace doesn't run shit in my house either. She doesn't pay my bills. I owe her nothing. I don't owe her loyalty or fealty. She does not represent black people either. Because she just doesn't. When she doesn't even understand how slavery works. How I mean when she's nailed the history of it and she doesn't have to read it from a cue card. The F you talking about, because I could cuss back at you. These are how these dumbass bots talk. So I want this person to prove any evidence that somehow I'm not black because I have melanin. Because, two can play this game. So let me know when you're ready to do this, student of the teacher. Let me know when you're ready. You go for your evidence, and then you make this candy ass bot here. We'll wait for them to produce theirs. Because now I'm being slandered, right? If we're going based on the definition of the word. Yeah, we can all do this. We can all sit here and say how everything is somehow slander. Go ahead. We'll wait. You can't make this stuff up. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Oh, look, dear Lord. Y'all. So I haven't seen the photo. I don't know where it is. Is it on her website? Because I'm looking on her page and it's not. I don't see it here. She put a sign up, a photo up of an exercise. Candace, please tell us you exiting off of YouTube or something for a couple months. Give us a sabbatical, girl. It's been very, very, very calming overall. Candace not doing a show every day. And yet she's still finding time to do live streams on other platforms. You can't make this up. I'm waiting for this evidence of this slander against me because you know reasons. Child boo. Oh man, I appreciate all of you all for tuning in. You know, bots are bots. Cult members still misspelled Candace's name because Candace. The bots are gonna be bots. They're still dumb and copying and pasting the same comment over and over again. And somehow, you know, if you talk like you're high, we're just gonna say you're high. Based on what we're reading, sounds high. It sounds high to us. It sounds. It just is. You can't make this up. Melatonin. It's it. Melanin. They got melatonin. They finna go to sleep. Y'all, this is crazy as hell. Oh, good Lord. Oh, my God. You can't make this stuff up. Thank you, Melanie. I don't know. Yeah, George is not doing anything. He's ignoring the hell out of Candace. He literally said he feels like he's married to multiple women. So I guess he waits for Bone Quisha to come home. And that's the one he has fun with. Because obviously he's not studying the other personalities at all. He's like, I don't even know which one I'm going to get day by day. That came out of his mouth. You know, we had to sit and watch that very boring interview they had. But that's what he said. So we go with it. Just like her saying, I'm an American ignorant. And she claims she's an alien. These are her words. You know, it's the beauty of using people's words against them. These are her words. Candace Owens said she is an alien. She also claimed to be American ignorant. We said, okay, we'll go with that. That's it. It's not slander. It's what she said. That's it. You can't do this all day. That's why we just laugh at it. You know, George is fake and gay. He doesn't care. Of course not. He doesn't even want that sandwich anymore. You know, he figured if it's not coming from the plate of Andrew Tate, I guess he doesn't care. He's not interested. Oh, Candace, you gave this man 4 babies. He's not studying you. You can't make this up. Neither is the country of Israel. Thank goodness. All right, y'all. That's all I got. We'll be back at this tomorrow. Hoo child. This was absolutely hilarious. Both sides. His name is Marlon. He is absolutely hilarious. And I enjoyed checking out that video. Although it was an oldie, it was definitely a goodie. And it just shows how hypocritical Candace Amber Owens Farmer truly is. You know, hypocrisy, Candace. That's the word of the month. Make sure you have that word defined. Hypocrisy. She might not. It's hypocrisy. It's 4 syllables. Candace. Candace. Y'all tune in tomorrow. Thank you so much for you guys' support. Hit the like button on the way out. To all the candy ass cult members, I don't care how you feel. And I owe you nothing. Enjoy that crack rock, whatever you're smoking on in the altitude. Yeah. Enjoy being high. I mean, we're trying to give you guys a pass here. You're not taking it. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Until the Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.